And I'm live at least. My audio is good. Hello everyone, and welcome to Ready City Crit's Spelljammer Academy. Unfortunately, you have to bear with us a little bit. Our usual planned game has had some issues, so we're just going ahead with you know, whatever the fuck this is. Something I've not read, and we're just gonna wing it. When we last left off, our team had experienced trial by fire. Their kind of like playful competition turned deadly after sabotage had taken place in the academy itself. But we find ourselves a little bit further afield. Your basic training is kind of like coming to a conclusion as we continue bounding forward. But while I quickly read this module, how about my players introduce themselves, starting with our half-orc cleric.
Hello, I'm Adam, and I will be playing Mendar, our resident half-orc war cleric, and a very good companion. What can I say? Moving on, underneath me, who do we have? Our resident, Mr. Whispers.
Oh, me. I've not got the feed up, so I don't know. But,
we're professionals.
you pointing and going, Mr.
Yeah, highness.
Yeah, it's like we're both Misters last time I checked. Wonderful. I am just killing time so that Hana can read. I am Rob. I am playing Cryptic, the Thrycreen rogue. Lots of arms, no idea. And rounding off our wonderful menage a trois, Vil.
Hi, my name is Vil, and I play it used to be Billy Cannon, but now it's called Billy Ballista as of last mission because the name is cool as fuck. And I am a base master ranger. And his little companion now called Boat.
Boat, like a ship.
Boat.
Bolt like a lightning bolt.
Bolt.
No one's sure. That's how Billy pronounces it. No one's 100% sure.
Yes.
Bolt.
It's like the GIF.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Argument.
He did, and it's mirrored so elegantly in his companion.
I'll just pronounce it with W in the middle. Bolt.
Boat.
Bolt.
So, the day begins early at 4 bells as you are awakened by Boatswain Tarto in a most discourteous fashion. Dodging thrown garbage cans, you geared up, ate a hearty breakfast, and were immediately commanded to the deck of a hammerhead ship called the Flighty Foundling. As soon as you board the ship, it rises into the air toward wild space. You know that this is no simulation. This is your first actual outing.
Oh, yeah.
As you're all kind of like on the deck ascending up, and you're familiar with the Hammerhead's layout. It's the ship you had that we run before. This time it's crewed with a fewer people as well. Boatswain Tarto is with you all. For those of you who need a reminder of who Boatswain Tarto is, she is the kind of like, how do I say, kind of like creature, the flying monkey humanoid. Very, very gruff, has that big cloud of cigar smoke always around her.
Okay.
And as you're kind of on the deck, she kind of gives you this like impromptu briefing as you're traveling at some speed. You've not quite gone to spelljamming speed yet. You're just kind of like rising through the air into wild space, as you've done in simulation. So this is not you've had these feelings before. It's not like you're going to be throwing your head overboard and vomiting down the side of the hammerhead. But Tartar kind of looks and goes like, right, an adamantine meteor has struck the spire on Akatha, and you lot are going to recover it. The bad news is, Akatha is populated solely by beholders and beholder-kin. The good news is that an empty tyrant ship is currently drifting above Toril, waiting for you to crew it. But you need to install a spelljamming helm on the command deck to make the ship fly. Traveling aboard this beholder vessel, you should be able to reach the spire without attracting the unwanted attention of other tyrant ships patrolling Akathian space. We'll drop you off with Petty Officer Winston Ryback, who will ensure you don't go hungry. He'll command the deckhands, Mick and Haverstance, Bricklet, and Fred. You need to identify who among you has commanded the mission, as well as who commands the ship. A word of warning, a tyrant ship is made of stone, so don't try to land it in water. You'll sink like a rock. As you continue on, the flighty foundling docks alongside this tyrant ship, which looks like this gigantic stone-carved beholder kind of floating in orbit above Toril. You are dropped unceremoniously into the tyrant ship's cargo deck with a crate of supplies, a navigational map, and a shiny new Spelljammer helm. Petty Officer Ryback pulls up the rear wearing a backpack laden with cooking implements. Pots clatter and clang as he turns and waves goodbye to the flighty foundling, which has already set a course back to the academy. So I will give you guys a little bit of something to look at once I turn off the Fog of War, which is set us up on this level. So this is your tyrant ship, as you can see here. You have a full layout there, full schematic for yourself to reference if need be. I'll give you guys tokens as well if you would like to move yourself around. Give me a second, I'll pull those over.
You got the image of Bolt in you. That's post in the group.
Yeah, I haven't had, I'm not gonna lie, I've barely had time to fucking put naps in Roll20.
Okay.
I'm not putting fucking companions in. If you want to show a picture of Boat, get your phone up and hold it to your webcam. That's where we're at right now. And I'll also show you your makeshift crew who are with you. So of course you remember Petty Officer Winston Ryback. He's the big GIF cook, kind of mans the cafeteria. There is Fred. Fred is a little ooze folk, a plasmoid, and your Thrycreen rogue Cryptic will also have probably seen Crick lit around the academy as well. So these are all your little companions here with you, kind of as you go out on this little voyage.
Wilson, how are you doing, my friend?
Very good, you know. But let's find we'll have to find somewhere to get a little impromptu cook set up, little kitchen.
Oh, yes, please. That was lovely. Those beans you had, those beans being bourbon last time. My favorite.
Perfect. Well, I'll let you
Secret
all
gift
forge ahead.
shake.
So
Secret gift handshake.
I guess it will fall to you guys. One of you has to choose to be who will be the captain of your vessel, who will spell jam for yourselves. I have since learned, after some clarification, that if you have a feat that allows you to cast spells, you actually can control Spelljammer. So Cryptic, I believe you have Magic Initiate, so you also theoretically could, if the need arose, or if you wanted to, you could fly the vessel. You could Spelljammer.
Cool. Probably leave that to the cleric though.
I said probably stay the same as was before.
Yep, that's grand. So that means that Cryptic runs as the captain. Then you've got Billy as your kind of like main deckhand, and Mendar, and you also have Merc as well with you. I forgot actually to pull him up. Micken Haverstance, the guy who you saved from his he was the one who was involved in the ship that kind of went awry the previous time. Who you guys helped out during the simulation last time.
Yeah, nice.
So all people who you're half people you're somewhat familiar with, a couple of new faces, but you would have seen them around the academy. They're by no means insanely new. So let me see here. Micken, I'll give you a little reminder. He is a cadet. He's an apprentice. He's like a wizard. So he's a little bit of magical ability. He is also trained in spell jamming, so he could, if you wanted to, fly the vessel. If you wanted to free up Mendar for whatever reason. He has light olive skin, dark brown eyes, got a short black disheveled hair. And then Cricklet is kind of like a carpenter's apprentice. He's a bit more handy for things like that. Very, very quiet, brooding. She actually tends to prefer solitude over the company of like her fellows, so that's probably why you haven't really had much chance to speak to her before. She's got this like glossy black chitin, with mottled patches of white, and her eyes are a bright, vivid green. Fred is basically his deckhand. That's the role he fulfills. You probably hear Fred coming long before you see him, not because he squelches and slaps along the ground. He is a very talented whistler, and he can whistle tunes in a really kind of like upbeat manner, and actually hit some pretty good notes as well. He is also one of the few people who actually appreciates Ryback's cooking in the academy. If you recall, Ryback's cooking was quite something the last time. It
was delicious.
Yeah, the other GIF companion also enjoyed it. So I will walk you through very, very briefly, because obviously this is a lot to kind of get through, but effectively you guys start in the cargo deck. which is the top left area. I'm going to say you guys are going to start in the area. If I could fucking grab your tokens and drag you over. I'm not going to get your allies' tokens because that would just be, insane. Where are your tokens? There they are. You guys are going to start in that larger circle to the south side of the cargo deck area. Wait, where the fuck your tokens are. Yo. You guys are all done here. Forgive the size. Didn't get time to properly scale the grid up, so it's just kind of like a free-for-all. But we'll adjust that as needed.
No props.
Yeah, so you guys are kind of all down there. It's basically this large cargo hold that you kind of connected up to. You can kind of see its open plan, so you can see across and around the cargo deck itself. So you can see kind of right the way around. There is an access shaft, a couple of access shafts kind of nearby yourselves, which then take you up to the hollow deck, which is kind of where the thing actually almost separates itself partially. And then that continues even higher up to kind of the command deck and even higher up again. You can kind of see there's a few notes and things on the Terran ship to access the shafts and things like that. There's a few recommendations, but you don't just have the equipment in your bags. Ryback and the others also have equipment brought with them. So you have, if you need to repeat this anytime, I can tell you, but you all have 1 climber's kit per character, 1 hammer per character, and then collectively you has 100 pittons, 5 100-foot lengths of hempen rope, 2 mess kits, a portable cooking surface, 2 barrels of water, 5 flasks of cooking oil, 2 chests containing fresh foodstuffs, a chest containing 150 days rations, 5 lanterns with a continual spell cast on them, 1 half cord of pre-cut firewood, 10 potions of healing, each one in a metal flask, and also a sending stone, which you would be aware that Boatswain Tarto has the mate of. I'm going to put that full list in our Discord, so you guys can refer back to it if you need to, okay? But
Cool.
things like potions of healing, or if anything you guys want to divvy out. Also, this ship, by the way, is completely pitch black. So if you don't have dark vision, then you would need to have one of those lanterns out to see, or another method of lighting the way.
I'll definitely grab a lantern.
Ryback
I'm good.
kind of turns to you and goes well, I recommend that you get that spelljamming hell up to the command deck on the top level. It'll mean we can have the most eyes on what's going on around us. Theoretically, you could put it anywhere. It could function the ship, but we'll be better off up there, a bit more protected, so it's exposed down here. Less likely to get spotted.
I'll go do that. Would somebody mind help me set up some ladders so we can get up, It's a hell of a climb.
I'll give you a hand.
Thank you, my comrade. Alright, let's go set this up. And he just grabs some pythons, grab his climber's kit, and just go set up the set ladder that's mentioned in the notes.
Yeah, so if you want to build an anchored rope ladder in one of the access shafts, what access shaft would you like to build it in?
He'd like to build it in the one closest to him, probably, so this one.
Okay, perfect. And what is probably quite disorientating to you guys, which you probably haven't even quite realized just yet, the access shafts that you look at them and you're not, it's not like you're going up, you're going down based on the gravity plane. The gravity plane is in the middle of the vessel, you guys are currently below it. So although it looks like on the diagram you're going up, you are technically actually going down. That's the note of mind the shift. So you could
We'd
lower...
descend to an invisible bit, and then we'd have to kind of go to the other side and climb up.
Yes. So you could theoretically, from where you are right now, you could lower the rope down the shaft until it hit the gravity plane, and whenever it does so, at the end of the rope will simply oscillate between the gravity planes. Obviously, that then becomes an issue if you're then, you could then let yourself down, you're going to flip it over, and then you're going to have to then, trailblaze with the climber's skills from there, so you don't have to do the whole length. Or if any of you had a way to fly or anything like that, obviously that would also help you get to the...
Some Stranger Things shit here.
Literally, yeah.
Stranger Things.
Are these access shafts straight?
they are not entirely straight. If you look at the diagram, there's a slight curve to them that's to kind of go around the outside of the ship.
All right.
Cool. I'm going to first do my psychic whispers. So I'm going to roll a d6, and for that many hours, the three of us can talk telepathically, as long as we are within 1 mile of each other.
Nice.
Very nice.
What's your sub character now? Is this Sideblade now?
Yeah, the soul knife.
Oh, nice.
This might also help you
6
guys a little bit.
hours.
That's what your ship looks like from the exterior. That's a tyrant ship.
Thank God for that. I had no idea looking at these schematics how it was working.
So you guys have come in a big gaping hole that leads into the
Gaping
cargo
hole.
hole.
Okay, this. I mean, it looks slightly. I won't say because we could get banned, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, jellyfish. From
Like,
below.
sure, jellyfish.
Like a beholder's butthole.
All right,
Yeah.
Billy, let's get this
Beauty is in the eye of the butthole. Cool. Yeah. So for
But holder.
so for
But
6
hold it.
hours. For 6 hours, the three of us can communicate telepathically. No action required.
Perfect.
Nice. Say 6 hours, yeah? Nice.
6 hours. And Cryptic is gonna feel brave, and he's gonna grab one end of the rope, and he's gonna try and jump at enough of an angle to not fully clatter into one of the walls. But his aim is hold onto the rope with his little hands.
Yeah.
With his main hands, kind of guide himself as he passes through the gravity plane and kind of effectively rises up, and then grab onto something using some climber's kit tools.
Perfect. So, what I will I'll also use some dimensions and stuff for the ship. So, unless I specifically say otherwise, the ceilings and chambers of this vessel are all about 20 foot high. The entire ship, if you ask Ryback, he can obviously give you a little bit of intel. They tend to carve it out using disintegration rays, so the surfaces, the floors, walls, and ceilings are all smooth and featureless. Climbing those vertical surfaces is going to be difficult without climbing gear or magic. And that is pretty much it in regard to just what you need to know. So basically, you kind of imagine it's like that's about the whole ship is about 80 foot from the cargo deck up to the command, up to the mediation deck. Would be about 80 foot. So this kind of like access shaft that you're kind of moving along is going to kind of take about maybe 60 odd foot of rope in total.
Cool. Then we'll tie 2 lots of the 50 together.
Yep.
To give us ample to tie off.
Perfect.
And Mendar would probably be holding the rope on the other end while Cryptic is jumping down, trying to, just maybe
Also,
help
you don't have 50 foot lengths of rope. You have 5 100 foot lengths.
Oh, nice.
500 foot lengths. Cool.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, we're good.
So it should be plenty. And that the theory is that would be enough to do a ladder, 2 strips, and then you could then weave the rope. So if needed, you can climb easier.
Gotcha.
Okay, in that case, if it's 60 foot for the shaft, then to start with, just for speed, I'd probably just quickly put knots at every sort of just a few foot to probably reduce it down to about 70 foot of
Perfect,
length
yep.
altogether.
Spot on.
And then, yeah, with Mendar holding one end, I will yeet and jump down and hope that I can sort of quickly scale the walls.
Okay. Mendar, you don't have to make any check as Cryptic throws himself down the access shaft. Cryptic, I will ask for an acrobatics check because as the shaft is completely vertical up and down, you are going to have to slide along it partially, like a slide, like one of those extreme water slides without the water. 17, you do so without difficulty. You just slide on down there, and after falling about 60, maybe not probably even as far as 60, but yeah, probably around we'll say 60 foot for ease. You feel yourself ping, and suddenly all of your stomach hits your mouth for a split second, and then you kind of float back up. And because momentum, you fly back up, kind of like you just hit a trampoline from that distance. So you all see Cryptic leap off. And then you see him you look down, he vanished out of sight, and you see him reappear again, and then vanish, and then reappear a little more, and then vanish, and then one more time, and then vanish, and then Cryptic. By the fourth oscillation, you're now in like a very steady, and it's just not like you're being like bobbing up and down, being pulled left, like up and down and up and down. It's a very odd
I'm
sensation.
alright there, comrade. And he'd be yelling this. He'd be still saying this, even though he can.
Telepathically, you'll just get a. And I'll start to scale up.
Perfect. So you kind of like, by using the rope to your advantage, kind of like pull yourself up to one of the walls. You got a climber's kit on you.
Yep.
Perfect. So you anchor yourself, the climber's kit.
Indeed.
You're
So
gonna try to
I'm
climb
hoping
this
with my extra arms, I can have rope in one hand, just keep fetching pitons out with my other small hand, and then have my big hands doing the actual hammering and shit.
Alrighty, perfect. So with a climber's kit, the difficulty is you can anchor yourself, no problem. And then basically you can climb 25 foot away from that point, and then you need to go back and undo the anchor. So that means you can like anchor yourself in, would then take the other pittons, and you begin moving yourself up, hammering pittons in, winding rope around it, climbing up, and then you have to then climb back down, unanchor yourself. With the climber's kit and with enough time, you didn't even get checked for it. If you were doing this like without any equipment or tools, it would be an athletics check to kind of do it. But you have plenty of time here. You're not in a super big rush to get away, and you're like petty off to ride back downstairs, setting stuff up. So you're kind of good. You've plenty of time to get this ladder kind of established. So what access shaft are you establishing this in? And the question is, I'll do one, and I'll say that's probably not going to affect your time for any possible getting to this adamantine meteorite. But you guys could also, if you wanted to, add other like traversable routes to the other access shafts, or you can just stick to the one.
Mender would probably be up for adding multiples just in case.
Yeah. It will then start eating into your time, like your plan to departure time, effectively.
Better safe than sorry, my friends. You never know when you'll need these routes.
So the first one will have been probably the middle one. So rather than going to one of the edges, just in case we get cornered, or just fairly central, bottom left.
Lovely. A little circle around that, so we know that one is good to climb. So that one has a climbing all the way up through the hollow deck and right the way up to the command deck. And I suppose you probably wouldn't go as high as the top deck.
Nah, just up to the command deck. The priority is getting the spell jamming stuff going.
The area bottom left is the highest point. Those 3 prongs that kind of go up. Yeah, they're not sure. Not sure what the intention is. Like kind of like the top of the shaft, as if maybe they blasted too high or something. That is grand. So you have that established. Let's see what happens next, eh? As you finish reaching the top of your climb, Cryptic, you climb up on the command deck, yeah?
Yep.
Perfect. As you do so, suddenly, I will need all of you to roll initiative, please.
Amazing.
Oh, shit.
Turn over here.
What's the range of that
I rolled twice by
telepathic link?
accident. There we go.
What's the question, sorry?
What's the range of the
telepathy?
Yeah.
A mile.
Oh, so it's like a radio we have pretty much.
Yeah.
Radio.
Kinda, yeah.
Alrighty, so
That's good. That's really good. That's a good ability actually.
yeah, so Cryptic, as you kind of pull yourself up onto the command deck, you begin to hear a very faint whirring noise. And looking around the command deck that you're currently on, you see there are arcane control panels embedded in the walls, kind of like all over the place. It's a very strange kind of area to find yourself. But yeah, so there's these like, arcane panels kind of all over the walls. You hear this like strange whirring sound beginning to start up.
Presumably this is... I would know that this is as a reaction to my presence in this
It seemed
area.
to be as soon as you pulled yourself up onto the level itself. Yeah, that's when it began to...
So my priority would probably be secure the rope to make sure that others can access.
Yep.
And probably telepathically call to them to say that shit's going down up here. Hurry.
I'll do my best, comrade. What a glorious day for adventure.
Oh shit, time to go.
Do that. And I'm going to move slightly, and I know that distances and sizes and stuff are a bit warped, but I'll probably just kind of peek my head forward and just see if I can have a look around the corner for any threats. So
Yeah.
maybe making an active perception check is my action. If
Perfect.
that's
Yeah,
possible.
make that roll.
If I fail a check, I can add a d6, and it only gets expended if it turns it into a success. I know that perception's like more of a gradient thing.
Yeah, that's grand. I will say 17 would be enough. Listening around, you don't hear anything apart from that whirring noise. And the whirring noise, it seems to be coming from this like kind of central top area of the ship. So that area like on the ceiling above your head. So that is the kind of like the upper end of the dome, I guess, the top of the dome. But something rapidly spinning.
Wonderful. I'll probably step back slightly just to keep an eye on the hatch, and then that'll be it.
Alrighty. So next up is Mendar. Mendar, you just received Cryptic's message.
Right, Mendar will go to the access shaft that the cryptic went down. Is the ladder secured?
Yeah. So the rope. What did you tie the rope to? Because you're holding in one end.
Alright. He would tie the rope first. Is there something decent to tie it to? Or?
All the surfaces here are smooth, but you could always get some pythons out and start anchoring it somewhere.
Yeah, he'd go for that. Then he'd try to hammer the rope down.
Probably gonna take your full action by the time you get out your pythons, get your hammer it in, tie the rope off. The rope you get it securely tied. But yeah, probably takes your action and your object interaction just to get that initially set up. So you got your movement left and a bonus action.
Step 2, he will start moving up / down the shaft.
Do you want to jump for speed, or do you want to climb down controlled?
It's Mendar, he'd jump for speed.
Okay, you jump for speed. So that's 5 foot of movement, and falling doesn't cost any movement at all. So you plunge down to the gravity plane. So you fall about 40 of the 60 foot.
Charge!
Make me an acrobatics check to account for the slip and slide.
Oh, he's gonna fucking die. Oh, never mind.
Bad.
Righty, yeah, you oscillate and oscillate and oscillate. But you manage to control yourself. You don't get injured or anything like that on the way down. You find yourself at the bottom of Cryptic's kind of like a rope, kind of like anchored rope, which is just wound around pittons, kind of all the way up.
And he'd start to try to climb up as quickly as possible using his boot.
You don't have a climbing speed, correct?
No.
Not to worry. Then you move 15 foot up, so you're now 5 foot shy of the command deck.
Almost there! And that'll be his turn.
Perfect. On initiative 20, I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw, please. As that whirring and whirring and whirring gets louder and louder and louder, and suddenly it stops, Cryptic. And as soon as it stops, the whole ship, woo, like you're in a washing machine tumble dryer, the whole ship begins spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning, throwing you against nearby walls and things like that. Alrighty.
Wow.
Also need to roll for all of your allies.
Also,
do you need to
was there
roll?
something we needed to grab for the spell jamming thing to work, or do I
You
just
need a helm, but you can carry that up.
Alright, could Mendar carry the helm with him or no?
The helm would be probably a couple people's job. So if you're going in a rush, probably not. It's probably something that you're gonna need a few people to help with, and also if it gets damaged, it's gonna be a problem in itself.
Gotcha.
You need a dex save, Billy.
Yeah, dexterity
Dex
saving
save.
throw, please.
Is this a gravity effect?
This is not a gravity effect. The whole ship is spinning, so it's technically a centrifugal effect.
Okay. So dexterity saving throw, yeah?
Dexterity saving throws.
Damn.
Okay,
Do I
Billy.
need to roll for my companion as well? No.
Yes, please. Everything on the ship. So, Billy, you're going to take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're knocked prone.
Oh shit.
Cryptic, yourself, and Mendar are going to take 2 points of damage, but neither of you are knocked prone by the spinning, which only occurs for a couple of seconds, and then it stops, and then that whirring begins to start up again. So I also need to roll just for your companions, but I will do that kind of as this goes along.
I'm not sure what the saving throws are for my beast.
Unless they are proficient, it'll be the same as the check. Looks like the same as just a normal dex check. So +2.
Oh, sorry, I take 5 damage. But
Fine.
does 16 pass?
16 passes, yep, so they take half damage, they are not knocked prone.
Take half damage.
Yeah, half damage, so 2 damage, and they're not knocked prone. Alrighty, so you would see, Billy, all 4 of your companions on the lower deck are all knocked prone by the sudden increases of centrifugal force. And they all take a little bit of damage, but they're all still standing, thankfully. And then, Billy, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up.
Yep.
Oh, what on earth was that? Oh,
So Billy, I'm going to also say now, this is for everyone's benefit, because you are now aware that and now that you're aware the ship is spinning, you can either use an action to make a athletics check to try to brace yourself to stop being like getting tossed about, or you can make a acrobatics check to try to roll with the ship, like it like you kind of like try to predict it. The check is made on your turn, and then I'll basically tell you if it gives you any benefit or not.
So do that at the beginning of my turn, yeah.
Yeah. Your companions actually, by the way, they all begin to fall, and then that's whenever you see Ryback touches a magical tattoo on his arm, and he casts a Featherfall spell on himself, and a little bubble forms around him, and Cricklet, Fred, and Micken were all helping him unload, so it all affects him in that little bubble.
Cool. Alright, okay, I'm going over to my acrobatics. 15, does that give you anything?
A 15, yes, so that will give you, whenever the ship next begins to spin, you will roll with the spinning ship, avoiding collisions with hard surfaces, and that basically gives you advantage in the next dexterity saving throw against the spin trap.
Cool.
And
Okay,
if you succeed, you take no damage. So.
Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna start climbing down or up.
Sure. Are you gonna throw yourself down the shaft, similar to?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm gonna
Make me an acrobatics
okay.
check because you leap down.
Cool. I'm like, boat, let's go. Come with me. Acrobatic, yeah.
Yep.
Again. 22.
Perfect. Yeah, you leap down.
Fucking ninja.
You leap down like a ninja indeed. But then you only have half your movement left. So you're only able to climb 5 foot up the 20 foot of rope. So you're still 15 foot to go. You should be able to get that in your next turn.
Can I use my bonus action to my action to dash upstairs? To dash.
You use your action for that acrobatics check. So your roll with it, that's your action. So you don't have to do those actions, but those are special abilities you have to try to resist this trap.
Right. Okay. I get you. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. All right. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action. I'm gonna tell my companion, say, Bolt, go upstairs and help them.
Yep. Will Bolt leap down the shaft like you?
Yeah, he's got 40 feet of movement. He's also got climbing speed. Does that affect anything?
That will affect whenever he climbs, but the leaping off is so it's gonna be 5 foot to leap off, and then make a acrobatics check to see how he fares on the fall up.
Okay. Sorry, just a second here. Acrobatic checks. I'll be just a dex check if he's not proficient, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just fine. Sorry, let's find him again. Bish companion. Okay, next. Dope.
As he leaps off, he skids down the access shaft, and as the gravity plane reverse, he skids with such momentum, he actually slams into the wall. He is going to take just 1 point of bludgeoning damage from the impact, from the momentum.
How much damage, sorry?
1.
1.
And then they then can use their 35 foot of movement to scuttle all the way up to the deck, command deck. Like they end up on the same level as Cryptic is currently.
All right. When he sees anything, can Bolt see anything upstairs?
Doesn't see anything right now, unfortunately. He was like a wolf, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's like a wolf, but he's got climbing speed. Yeah, he's like a wolf, yeah. He's like a wolf, yeah.
Full representation of him there.
Okay. So I've told him to go and help them.
Yes.
So I'm assuming he's just gonna probably stay there and give them the help action, I'm guessing.
That's grand. Or you could have him, dodge or, any of the abilities you also did just to try to reduce their incoming damage in the next turn.
Yeah, because, I've told him to,
You can have a brace with a DC, it's a strength athletics check, or roll with it with an acrobatics dexterity check.
I'm gonna do that then.
Yep, what do you want to do? Just roll either an athletics check or a dex check, or an acrobatics check. Unfortunately, not high enough. So yeah, no benefit is unfortunately gained. As the action is wasted.
Okay, cool. End my turn.
Perfect. Cryptic, you're up. The panels are all flashing in this room. You also have the ability to, use the countermeasures if you so wish.
I'd like to move to the center, because I reckon that if it's a spinny thing, then being at the middle will only make me dizzy rather than throw me against something.
Yep. I will say there's still the risk it could knock you prone just from the way.
Oh yeah.
It's not like it's like whenever I described it as like spinning like a washing machine, bad example. It's spinning like a gyroscope. It's spinning like, forward and back, left and right, up and down. Like, so there's no, it's like a random, it's almost like, when it's stopping and you're being slammed and stuff that spins against itself like a different way.
Gotcha, like those weird sort of every axis.
It's that like the circle within the circle and the ball in the middle, it spins. Like, yeah it's like that. Cool. So it's just, there's no...
in that case, can I want to run to the middle and see if I can notice any of the panels that look like perhaps they are charging or building that maybe syncs up with the movement that I've observed.
Sure. You can either use your action to study the controls, which would be an Arcana check, to try to work it out, and that would mean on your following turn, if you succeed, then you would be able to shut it down successfully. Or you can take a gamble and just start randomly pressing buttons on the arcane control panels and see if it works.
Cryptic would 100% gamble.
Okay, roll me a d10.
This is going to start. Wonderful.
I'll tell you right now, on a 10, the trap deactivates.
Almost had it.
Nothing, unfortunately, nothing seems to stop it.
I don't suppose, because I've got twice as many arms, I could roll another d10 as part
Unfortunately not. That's why you're getting so many presses in.
I know.
Just an action to try to... It's more about luck, hitting the right one in the right order. Alrighty.
Ow.
Anything else, Cryptic?
That was my action, wasn't it? So... bonus action. Is there anything I can do? No, there is not. Done.
Alrighty. After Cryptic, Mendar, you are up.
Cool.
You've got 5 foot to climb, and then you're on the command deck.
Mender will climb. I was like, this is an interesting device. One moment. And he walk up to the console. He'll try to make an Arcana check.
Perfect. Make an Arcana check.
would he have an advantage from working with Spelljammers before?
No, because this is all written in deep speech. That's
He
the whole
doesn't
time.
have deep speech. Never mind.
It's kind of like that trope in every fantasy film, you know, when they end up in control of a... Oh, Mendar, I am so sorry.
Guess
The
who
DC
speaks
is 20. It is a DC 20 Arcana check. I saw that, I was like, oh, he's got it! I'm so sorry, Mendar. You start studying, you start watching the panels to see if any, like, pattern or flashing, but you just can't see any way in your mind that this all comes together in a way that makes it successful. Sorry, Mendar.
Oh, this is some bullshit. We need one D&D to come in now.
Yeah.
I hate the rule, but now I want it.
No, it's still a bullshit rule.
Mendar's slightly smaller than the average sized brain, just can't comprehend all the information it needs
I'm
to.
used to hand dudes that fucking
Even
number.
operating at its best, it just can't.
Bruh.
I'm sorry, Mendar. Is there anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
Free action, cry, and then the turn.
It is a free action to cry. I need to get it on a t-shirt. Initiative 20. Roll! Everyone, please. Dexterity saving throw.
Did you say I get advantage on my roll?
You get advantage on your roll, but your primal companion does not, unfortunately.
Cool.
So Billy, you take no damage. Mendar and Cryptic, you guys are going to take full,
Wow.
as is your companion, and you guys are all knocked prone. You only take, up roll twice, take the top one, the 7. Everyone takes 7 bludgeoning damage. They're slammed into the walls of the
Jesus.
ship. Apart from Billy, he takes no damage. Your NPCs are still in a little featherfall float downstairs, so they're fine. Billy, it's then your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna finish climbing.
Yep, you climb up the rest of the way. That takes all of your movement, unfortunately, but you are there now.
Okay. And then I'm gonna go and. So what do I see? I go upstairs. So what do I see now?
The command deck is like 3 large circular rooms around one central room. And then that central room has branches off to the 3 access shafts. You see Cryptic is up against some panels, like pressing some randomly pressing some buttons. You see Mendar scratching his head, looking at one. It's just like flashing in his face. But apart from that, there's nothing like overly, else that you can see. There's no like obvious thing.
Okay, I'm gonna use my action game to try to get advantage next turn.
Perfect. Give me an acrobatics check.
23.
You get advantage next turn for yourself.
And then I'll be like, I'm gonna command Bolt to go and assist Mendar.
Sure. So Bolt's gonna give
Oh,
Mendar.
actually, fuck it. There's no point because he's gonna fail anyway. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Mendar seems to be functioning. You don't think Bolt will have any luck helping him. Also, Bolt with an Arcana check, I would argue highly going to help.
I'm gonna send him. I'm gonna ask Bolt to go over next to Crit.
You could instruct Bolt to push some buttons if you want. That's definitely within his realm house, the stuff he can do.
Use the dog. Use the dog.
Do it.
Bolt, go and do your best. Tap some shit. Stop biting stuff over there.
Starts
Go.
booping things, pawing at
Stop
stuff.
booping things.
Roll a d10 for Bolt.
10.
You want a 10. 10% chance.
Oh, fuck.
Pushing random buttons. You see, like, as they're pushing things, like, it's like one, like, they're pushing one and one lights up. They push that one and that one lights up, and they're just, like, slapping it back and forth. Nothing
No,
happening.
that's the other one. Not that one. No, we didn't do. That's the end of my turn.
Alrighty, Cryptic, you're up.
Yeah.
He's pressing buttons frantically.
D10, please. I want that 10.
Almost.
You start pressing the ones that you previously did in different order, trying to get anything, but unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be making any odds.
Rat. Keep pressing. Something must work eventually.
One moment.
End up.
Mendar will grab like one of he has some holotext, so he just take the holotext and just use it to press more buttons at once.
Sure. Yeah. Like slamming your hand on a keyboard, like an open palm. Roll a d10.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't seem to work, unfortunately. And I need everyone to roll me dex saving throws as the ship charges up for another spin.
Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, boom.
Cryptic is fine. He's gonna take half damage. Billy takes none. Mendar, you're gonna take the full whack.
Fuck. How long does
Again,
saving throws for
25.
this companion? So sorry, I keep asking questions because I've never used it before. Is it the same as a check again?
Yeah.
PM.
If you're not
It's
proficient with
in
it,
this
then
save.
yes, it's the same as a check.
Fucking the
So
proficient with nothing. Fuck's sake.
Half of the 6.
Yeah, so half to 6. So Billy takes nothing. Cryptic takes 3. Mendar takes 6. And
Wow.
your Wolfie Boy boat will take the full 6.
Fucking, I'm almost dying.
We fine. That is round number 3, people. Spin number 3, I should say. Billy,
But
you
Okay,
see
I'm gonna go-
all your companions are just frantically pressing buttons.
Okay, move aside. Let me have a look at this. I'm gonna go over there, and funny enough, I do speak deep speech.
Perfect. That will mean if you want to make the Arcana check that Mendar tried to make before, you can do so at advantage. I will allow, because that would make sense to you because you're studying the controls. If you want to just randomly press buttons, I'm gonna say that's like, it's like going in it's like being in an airplane. You're just like flicking shit. You're not taking time to be like, okay, so what could what could AWS mean? Like you're not trying to work out
That one. Okay. No,
So yeah, so do you want to make the Arcana check with advantage? Try to work it out, or are you just gonna randomly
No.
go for it?
I'm just gonna randomly go through because
Sure.
I've got -1 in Arcana.
Then you'll also never be able to succeed, unfortunately.
We do not have the big brain in this squad.
Fucking 3 again. Jesus.
You guys could have taken Mickle with you.
Was that an action or was that object interaction?
That's your action to do, unfortunately. Anything else, Billy?
Okay. No, that's it. Can't do anything else.
Alrighty, so you guys are all in the central chamber just fucking slamming on buttons.
doesn't the button hit to press a few buttons?
Yeah, are you gonna make your boat push some buttons? So you're gonna make boat try to dodge so they don't get murked by the next roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. He's gonna dodge.
Okay. So
it
roll
dodges, get advantage in
a
a sec or
acrobatics check or a athletics check to try to. You have to succeed. There's a DC to succeed first before they
Okay, so acrobatics check. Don't.
Not good enough, unfortunately.
That's me.
Really struggling to roll with it. Cryptic, top of the round.
I am going to realise that pressing buttons may not work. Obviously, no, out of character about the D10. So I'm going to cast guidance on myself. And you keep pressing. I'll try to figure this shit out.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, guidance and hope that I don't drop concentration from the inevitable banging about that I'm about to take.
Perfect. You cast guidance to yourself, and the next turn you can try to make your check. Amazing. I mean, Cryptic, I would say you would know you are also intelligent enough to know that you could cast that on, say, Mendar, who goes immediately after you, as opposed to...
I could do, but he's been looking at these things. He's
pretty glassed
he's had a good
over.
look at it
That's
and
fine.
failed, and I've not had a go. Yeah.
That's grand. Alrighty. Then Mendar, you're up. You just pushing buttons?
Bonus action, he was gonna cast a healing word on himself.
Cool.
At 2nd level.
Perfect.
Recovering 10 hit points.
Beautiful.
Wow, nice.
Wait, no, not 10, maybe a bit more. 10.
3 and a 4. Very nice.
And then he's gonna keep on fucking smacking buttons.
10.
Come
We
on.
want that 10. There it is.
Yay.
The next spin, it whirs and whirs, and as he hit the button so hard, he kicked the music bot out of Discord. Fuck. My secrets. Hang on. I can put that back in.
Hey, alright. I didn't press this one yet.
I knew it was that one.
Alrighty.
I
So,
wanted to press this one instead. I was
it
curious. what this
whirs
was
up,
gonna do.
you slam the button, you brace yourself like for the inevitable impact, but it never comes. And the spin trap deactivated. Congratulations.
Yay!
Minder would walk down or to the shaft and he'd call on, "Comrades, get the helm up here, would you please? Thank you."
Bolt
Working
will
on
immediately
it.
start liking you. Bolt started immediately licking you because you saved his life.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's settle there.
It's a very cold tang.
He'd be petting him.
So after a little bit of time, Micken, Cricklet, and Fred all together basically have tied a rope around the Spelljammer helm, have lowered it down to the halfway point, and then they climb to the top and then they hoist it up from the floating oscillation so it doesn't get damaged. And the Spelljammer is this like floating elegant chair. And they position it in one of the command deck chambers. And anyone you guys have any preference to? One of these like larger central areas.
Minder, you have to pilot a gun.
I'm casting Cure Wounds on myself, just so you know.
Yeah, that's fine. Also, just so you know, this area in the middle, that is a hole. That little dotted hole. It goes down to this bit here.
Gotcha.
It's basically a pit that falls straight through and out.
Does anybody here require any healing I can provide?
Maybe.
Nah, I'm okay, actually.
Shit.
Fair enough. How
Nothing
about you?
scratches, but
You're right, Grand.
yeah, I've just got a cough on the call here, but I'm listening.
Well, yeah. Minder will probably hop in the chair and it's like, "Alright, let's see what secrets you behold, old ship."
Yeah, Micken will also would have volunteered to serve Spelljammer, but you're happy to take it on, so Micken just keeps quiet and sticks with Officer of Ryback.
He'd probably arrange with Micken just to, so they can change, so they have like shifts set up so they can just switch out.
As you get into the Spelljamming helm and take control of the ship, it is alien in feeling. It's not like controlling the Hammerhead, where that had like the Hammerhead was made by humanoids. It kind of was controlling it with the Spelljammer helm was like moving like a sleeping limb. With this, it's a bit more convoluted to get your head around, and it does take you a bit of time. But eventually, you do manage to get the Tyrant ship, and it kind of shifts itself, and it begins drifting off through wild space. And you kind of near entering realm space where you currently are, Toro. And you're gonna have to go a big old spell jam to travel this fucking distance.
Alright.
You bring the ship clear of Toro's wild space, and the sun it sits in the center of that wild space pocket, and you plot a course for Katha, which is 1,600 million miles away from your sun.
Easy.
That's about 16 days travel from the sun itself. But with Toral there, it's probably only about 14 because Toral itself is a little bit further out. Sun.
Is that with spelljamming
That
speed?
is at spelljamming speed.
Fuck. So does that mean you get a long rest with these 16 days, or is still traveling?
Well, don't jump the gun there, good sir. But I will tell you all that you need to know in due time once I show you this lovely realm space map that I have here for you. Lighting off. Bing. So your goal is a Katha at the far left of the screen. Alrighty. As you continue on, the ship is moving. You are spelljamming in that direction, but you do know you have a long journey ahead of you. Mendar, you can see as if you were stood on any section of the ship. Problem is with these kind of ships, not many windows. A few big gaping holes and stuff on the holodeck, which allow you to kind of you can position yourself so you can see out and get some situational awareness. And your allies can also get somewhat awareness by looking through the hole in the center of the the floor of the command deck, because whenever the ship flies, it flies with that gaping maw as its front point, so that hole you can actually see through the actual maw itself, and then you see everything open up around it. So this ship is almost like orientated like that direction, although the gravity plane still intersects it perfectly, so it is still like you're looking down through it. You're not like, very weird experience. But yeah, the gravity plane persists wherever it is. But yeah, is there anything you guys would like to do before the end of the day? Investigate anything else in the ship? Or?
Probably, or just probably focus on catching up on the time they lost at the start of this whole journey.
I have a quick look around the ship.
Sure thing. Is there anywhere in particular you would like to go?
So at the moment we are here. So I'm gonna check these 3 bits here. Okay, just check one of them.
I was also going to do that. That's sort of probably.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. Is this like the top of the ship?
Those are at the top of the access shafts. So
Okay.
you'd have to get some more rope, pittance, and climbers kits and climb up the extra 20 foot to get up there.
All right. I think I should check the top of the access shaft there. I'm gonna go grab some ropes.
Yeah,
Come.
it doesn't
help
take
me.
you too long to climb up there. The initial issue, however, is there's no way to cleanly. Oh, there's that external wall, which would be fine. That would serve your purpose. Yes, you're able to. You kind of have to like shuffle along a little bit and like edge yourself up and begin climbing. It takes a little bit of time. Going up the one you guys have already kind of like charted, there doesn't appear to be any anything up here. It's just like a dead end.
Okay. Oh, there's nothing here. I'll climb down and go check the other one.
Yep, checking all 3 in turn. All just strange dead ends.
Crip, do you want to check the other one? I want to check this one.
Oh, why not?
So I guess I check the one north, and then he checks the one here.
Yep, and like I say, just all the empty areas.
But it's with the ship. There's nothing here.
I mean, if there are days to spare, I would probably be just kind of conducting a fingertip search of all these walls just to look for anything that might be hidden away, or be like in the command deck, maybe anything hidden behind. Because
yeah, of course. You can set the deckhands, Mikkel, and the others to help basically assign, like, you have enough rope and stuff to go around. You can turn all your access shafts in this time into traversable areas, if that's something you'd like, or if there's anything else you'd have them do.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Ryback makes a little makeshift kitchen on the lower floor, down the cargo deck itself, and he does serve you all dinner every morning, and you all can take a long rest as you are traveling deeper and deeper and deeper into wild space, millions and millions of miles from home. And it is around the halfway point that I'm going to need to know all of your passive perception, baby.
If I take a long rest, does my companion also get a long rest?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's go back.
Passive perception for 13.
15 for me, 1-5.
I've got 17. And both is 12, a little bit difference.
So anyone with a 13 or higher, you begin to hear the clank of metal on stone, and it's coming through the glass hatch that is in like the center of the command deck that leads down to the hollow deck.
Can you all hear that? There's something hitting or something.
Could we say that Amanda is off duty from piloting?
Yeah, I mean, you can call Mikkel if there's something that even provoked a strange bit of interest to you. You could even just have Mikkel take over. That's
Mikkel, could you grab this for a minute? I'll just go check on something.
Yeah, I can get that, and he.
Thanks,
you transfer the attunement of the ship to him, and then he takes over, and the ship continues on its journey.
And you probably go check on the noise as well.
Yeah. Did you hear that as well?
Who would like to open the hatch?
I would probably use my bolstered the silent whispers thing again.
Yep.
1 hour.
Plenty of time.
That's a lot of sets of 6 seconds. Fuck it, I will, because I'm one of the most dexterous, I think. Me and Billy.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check as well.
You open the hatch, and as you do so, you realize this hatch, as you pull it up towards yourself, it's got a weird, for a second, there's like a weightlessness to it that suddenly becomes weight as you heave it open. And you realize it's because where this hatch is, it must sit perfectly on the gravity plane of the ship. So once you pass through it, you're gonna end up like, you're gonna have to pull yourself. You almost have to like bend. Imagine bending down to a hole in the floor and then pulling yourself through it. It is that sensation of terrible vertigo. But as you open it up and actually have a look around, Cryptic, maybe stick your head through. You see this deck is one large bowl-shaped chamber containing several large piles of mechanical parts, with many more parts strewn across the floor. There are several partially disassembled autonomes among the wreckage, and picking them apart, you see these like 3 insectile creatures made of gleaming metal. And I will ask, Cryptic, I don't think you didn't say you're being stealthy or anything for that matter.
Nope.
Cool. Then these insectile automatons menace towards you with rotating saws that extend from their forelimbs, and they appear to speak to each other using clicking noises that seem oddly familiar to you.
Would I recognize what they're saying?
Doesn't seem to be your language, but it's definitely a similar...
Cool. Just the same character.
Actually, sorry. Terrible lie. They are speaking through Kreen. They're just speaking it. And they say, surprisingly intelligently, one of the creators must destroy, or they will destroy us. Move, move! And they begin beelining towards you. And that's where we're going to roll initiative again, motherfuckers. I'm not going to...
This is pretty cool.
This is going to be a theater of the mind combat. But to give you guys an idea, if you look at the Tyrant ship, where I'm picking right now, imagine that's upside down, because that's where the gravity plane is. You're in that big pit, that big bowl right at the bottom.
Okay, so I'm going with 10 again. Fuck me. I made some really shit rolls today.
I'm gonna add a robot or something. Sure, that'll do. And I'll be rolling for these guys using D&D Beyond and Beyond 20's lovely synergy that they have. I love that.
That's because when you roll for D&D Beyond, it doesn't show the rolls on here as well.
Yeah, it just goes straight to me, baby, which is fine. So they got a 10. Their initiative. Billy, what is your dexterity score, please?
Dexterity is 18, so I have a +4.
Perfect, and you will go before these little clockwork hovers.
Which is...
But the first to act is Mendar, and Mendar, you're not overly aware of. You can hear the strange clicking and snapping sounds that you have heard. Very cryptic, communicating with your other with Pricklet, the other one. Probably would notice Cryptic maybe speaks a lot more than she does. And in fact, anytime he speaks to her, she seems to just leave the room. Just walks away.
That happens.
So we are not in the same room at the moment, correct?
No, you are currently still on the command deck, and the Cryptic has just basically bent down, put his head through, opened the hatch, put his head through it to have a look around, and this is what he has seen. He's not even had a chance really to feed that back to us before these things are beginning to act in that regard.
Cryptic, anything in there?
Yes, bug things. They're speaking my language.
Are they dangerous?
Yes, get in here.
Cool. On the Nernies here, he just leaps in, head first.
Perfect. So Mender, you move up, leap yourself down, pulling yourself through. You experience that weird sense of vertigo as you step through. And yeah, you see these 3 clockwork cores. They are all in separate areas. Let's say that they are all 20 foot from the hatch at this point.
Mendar will move out 5 feet so people can climb out from behind. And then he's gonna action Dawn Shield.
Yep.
Bonus action Shield of Faith.
Alrighty. Okay, well, do you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna try to quickly build this battle map real quick. So,
It's fine. I think we can manage together.
more just for my sake.
It also helps for like sneak attack and stuff like that. So, yeah.
But that'll be his turn.
Okay. So I'm just gonna. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna ping you guys over here. You might find it good to zoom in on that little holodeck layer just so you guys can see it a bit more clearly. Also, please appreciate the ridiculous
This music slaps.
It's so fucking
Yeah,
good.
right? Yeah.
These like little sci-fi ditties that I had to fucking dig out. Had a great time finding these. These are from Epidemic Sound.
That's really cool.
So if D&D Beyond and Epidemic Sun want to sponsor me so I can stop fucking giving you guys money, that'd be great. But they're great products and I pay for them because, you know, of course I do have at home. Okay, so Mendar, you just hop yourself out of this hatch. I'm just gonna, for argument's sake, I'm gonna put Billy and Vic just in the hatch itself.
Cool, he moves like this. And that's gonna be his turn.
Lovely. Billy, you are up.
Okay. I am gonna go up the hatch as well.
Yep.
With my crossbow in hand.
Perfect. Go for it.
So I come out of the hatch. So obviously I see them, I'm guessing.
Yes, you see these 3 burrowing saws coming towards you.
Cool. So for me just to go through the hatch and have a look, do I use any movement at all?
Yeah, it's going to be about 10 foot of movement to get through the hatch proper.
Okay, it's fine. So I'll go there and I'll
But then
see
you can
through them,
position
yeah?
yourself at any. I'll say with that, you can put yourself at any of the like any of these tiles kind of around it. You know.
Okay, cool, perfect. I was like, I'll probably look at this one here.
Yep.
And I was like, Bolt, come here, boy. Go and fetch him. Go attack him right now. Wait here. And then I send Bolt to, and they're both gonna go and go to him. That's a bonus action, by the way. So he goes gonna go
Does
to him.
Bolt move on your turn, or does Bolt move within the turn immediately after yours?
He moves on my turn. He moves in axe on my turn.
Cool, that's perfect. Yeah,
So he can move forward.
with 40 foot of movement, easily can get there.
And then I'm gonna tell him to go and charge, boy, charge. So he's gonna charge. So if the beast moves at least 20 feet straight for the target, it does an extra d6 damage if the attack hits.
Perfect. Make your attack.
So, ta-da-da. Come on, boy, fucking hit. 23, my woo! Nice. And then he's gonna do his. Where is it?
23 will definitely hit.
Cool. He's gonna do his. Is it 1 or 2? So you just go 1 more attack, which is 1d8 plus 2. Then he's gonna do 1d6. So that's 11 damage.
Alrighty, very good. He clangs into this thing and it begins like spitting a few sparks and stuff, but it seems to turn his attention towards it.
It's like a little animus if he comes in like running and just like jumps in, claws and mouths at him, and then as he bites, he just fucking backflips backward and stands right in front of him. And then I'm gonna use my action to shoot him with my crossbow.
Sure.
So was it? Oh,
A 19 will
Fuck
hit,
him.
and you get sneak attack.
and I was thinking I'm a ranger.
Oh yeah. Wrong class, wrong character. Wrong campaign.
However, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my. There's a feature I can use. I think that bonus action, or is that a when you hit a creature? Yep. So I'm gonna use my favorite foe. So when I hit a creature with an attack roll, I can make this my favorite foe for 1 minute.
Perfect.
So we're gonna use that. Gonna use so he's marked as my favorite for the moment, and then I can
Blue
do
dot.
an extra one. Yeah, so 1 to 4 damage.
Okay.
On top of that, boom. So number 2.
Is that a free action to use, or is that your
Yeah,
bonus
yeah. So when I hit the creature,
That's grand.
so when I hit, yeah, I'll see here. Oh. There you go.
Perfect. Yeah, amazing. Good stuff. Better than the Hunter's Mark. Alrighty. Up next, it is the Wolves. And they kind of look at each other and they begin moving towards you guys. 5, 10, 15. One of them moves up to there. As it gets to there, Cryptic, you hear it, you see it peers down through the hatch, and it says in Fine Green to its allies, the fools! They have brought a spelljamming hell onto the vessel. We can interface with that once we've killed them all. Continue the murder spree. All you guys hear.
I speak 3 Cree as well.
Oh, then you also hear.
Yeah, very
it's-
broken. I speak.
It gets up close to you here, Billy, and it is going to
Oh
try
shit! I
to
forgot to move.
bite you.
Yep.
You said you were attacking across, but you were staying back anyway.
Yeah,
It's going to bite you, and then it's going to attack with its 2 saws that come kind of like
Yeah.
flashing down on you. So that is going to be
AC 16.
8 to miss, 13 to miss, 8 to miss. Perfect. The other ones, this one is going to hang back, and it targets Mendar and yourself both with lightning bolts just like fire out from it. Mendar and Billy both miss, and the last one dealing with Billy's companion is going to bite and rotating sword.
And the AC was AC again.
AC 20, no, AC of 20, baby.
What's the AC on your little companion?
Armor class is 13 plus proficiency bonus. So that is a 15.
So the 4 damage, the last attack will just hit. Alrighty, Cryptic,
4 damage.
you're up.
So it's a 4 damage, 5.
4.
Okay, 4. Cool. Sorry.
Because they don't come through to us. So. Cool. Cryptic is going to call through to our companions in the upside down.
Yep.
And be like, they want to get to the hill. Keep them away. And I'm going to run over to this one. And because I don't know any better, I'm going to summon my psychic blades, like my soul knife.
Yep.
Just kind of like extensions of his carapace, but they're sort of translucent, and he's going to try and hit one with them.
Go for it.
Hit one of them with it.
Twelve will miss,
to hit.
unfortunately.
I'll try doing it with my bonus action with the dex one.
Sure.
Ten to hit.
Unfortunately,
I
the
love
10
this
also
game.
misses.
Damn, they're rather tough. And that will be it for me.
Alrighty. Mendar.
Mender's gonna move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he's gonna attack once, and he uses, then use War Priest for a bonus action attack for a second one.
Alrighty.
He's gonna use it as longsword as he just strikes down. One-handed.
Good thing.
17 hits.
17 will just miss. You bring the longsword down, it just glances off this thing's natural
Wow.
armor.
Fuck you. Second attack.
Go for it.
I can add a 10 to that.
If you want to add a 10 to that,
He will.
sure, I guess.
I think. Yeah, Charm Divinity. Bam.
Ah, perfect. So you can use channel ability. Perfect.
And I'll be 11 for one hand.
Perfect. You bring the longsword down, it like cuts across this metal like exterior. But yeah, it does damage it quite severely, you think?
And that'll be his turn. Yeah. Yes.
Perfect.
The glorious day for battle.
All righty. Then Billy, yourself and Boat. Bolt.
Okay. Bolt, keep chewing on him. That's Bolt's action.
Mhm.
First, I'm gonna get him to do the ball attack.
Go for it.
Should I? Are they gonna attack straight? Are they gonna be straight after me? Aren't they? Okay. Okay, fuck it. Boom.
9
Miss.
will miss. You also
Okay.
rolled a D8 plus 2.
Oh fuck! So what am I doing?
That was
Fuck's
your
sake.
damage roll, I think?
Oh, sorry, I've drawn the wrong one. Sorry, this one. Come on.
Still
I
misses,
missed anyway.
unfortunately.
Okay, fuck's sake, so he's next to me now, this little bastard.
He is indeed. Whirring at you, the two blades.
Oh, god damn it. Fuck. I'm gonna fucking risk it, fuck it. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna move away.
Mhm.
I'm gonna run 30 feet. Well, I can't see. So if every square is 5 feet, or no? What was every square?
5 foot, yeah.
So 5, 20. So 5, 10, 15. Can I move here? It's still gonna fucking catch me anyway, doesn't matter. I'm gonna move here next to Cryptic.
Yep, it will try to bite you as you run away.
No worries.
21 to hit for 4 piercing damage.
Cool. I'll take that. And I have to take a concentration check because the thing is concentration.
Yep.
It's con save, and it's con save.
Yep.
Fuck it. It drops. It doesn't matter. It drops.
Boom.
Oh, it's a minimum 10, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So that drops, and then I'm gonna just shoot my strongbow. My
Alrighty, go for it.
My crossbow.
Ah!
pew. Misses.
11 glances off the armor, unfortunately. Anything else, Billy?
These things are so tough. No, that's it.
This thing is going to turn its attention towards the thing that has actually hit it so far physically. And this is the one that's going to attack your companion, Billy. It's going to do the old 1-2 smackaroo. 18 will hit for 4, but the others will miss. So that's 4 more damage to your old companion. The one that's now isolated and alone is going to try lightning bolting yourself and Cryptic. So, Billy and Cryptic. 18 for Billy, 17 for Cryptic.
Just hits.
18 hits, so that's 6
So
damage.
6
to me.
and 5 to you two, please. Mendar, the one who you moved into melee, is going to try to bite you and then buzzsaw you to death. Natural
Wow.
20. 4 plus 3 for 7 on Mendar as the saw cuts through your shoulder.
How much?
7 total.
7 total.
And
Cool.
that
Well,
is their turn.
Probably a
Rip.
concentration save on my shield.
Yep.
Falls down.
Mark, mark.
Humped con.
Yeah, I went with, I followed my own advice.
Nice. Okay, I'm going to try to Psychic Blade this motherfucker again.
This construct.
21.
21. You bring the Psychic Blade down and it makes contact. Roll your damage.
13.
13 damage.
Nice.
Psychic.
These things are not immune to psychic damage. They are intelligent, and you do scramble their circuits a little bit, despite your hesitance as a player. Sometimes it pays off, not metagame, people.
That's true. Bonus action then. I've got so many fucking bonus actions. Bonus action, I'm going to... Yeah, I'll just hit it again.
Go for it. 14, unfortunately, will miss. This time it sees your attack coming, rolls around from bolt and is like able to rear back before your strike makes contact.
And I'm going to say to Billy, just in common. Well, no, it's telepathic.
You've telepathy.
Yeah. So I'm going to be like, what are you doing? Keep them away from the helm. And that'll be my turn.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Mendar.
Oh, Mender will recast Shield of Faith.
Mm-hmm.
Then he's gonna main action attack.
Go for it.
Longsword. Bam. Fuck. End of turn.
Alrighty. Billy.
Okay. I'm gonna get. I'm gonna try to shoot this guy again.
Okay.
How badly injured does this look?
What one? The one who you favored? He is
This
he is sparkied.
Sparkid.
Yeah, he's not bloodied. He's sparkied.
Fine. Okay, I'm gonna. I'm gonna use my. Attack action to shoot him with crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, let's do this one first. Boom. And 17. Does that just missing it?
Unfortunately, will just miss. Just goes wide.
Okay, I used my bonus action to tell Bolt to distract the enemy, so can give advantage to keep Cryptrick his next attack.
Alrighty.
Bolt, distract him, boy.
That goes to the old distraction. Perfect. End of turn, Billy.
End of turn.
This thing's gonna try to kill Bolt, as it's been trying to do thus far. It'll probably take one bite attack against Cryptic as well, because Cryptic has actually now heard it. So the bite on Cryptic and the 2 rotating saws go after your little buddy. 20 for 8 on Cryptic. 21 for 5 on Bolt. The one
Cool.
by the side is gonna try to lightning jolt. Your set roll. How does Bolt look, Billy?
He is. Well, he's got a level of he's got a level hit point left
Okay.
out of 20.
So
Same.
it just looks injured.
11 out of 24.
So you look bloodied.
I'm
Yeah, it's
blooded.
blooded.
Yeah.
It's gonna lightning jolt Cryptic first. And miss, and it will
Miss.
try to lightning jolt him again. 19?
It's
Okay, so you take 4 lightning damage. And the one against Mendar uses all 3 melee attacks against Mendar. Miss. Probably miss. Probably miss. And that's their turn. Cryptic.
Yep.
I'm going to attack, and I've got advantage on this one.
Perfect.
Oh no!
Me.
Just misses, unfortunately, by a 6.
Bonus action, disengage. Are there any piles of materials around here that are big enough for me to potentially hide behind, or nah?
There are piles of garbage and metal and stuff that the ship kind of collects as it moves and debris, so yes, definitely.
Cool.
You can break contact and hide behind a pile, no problem.
Cool. I'll probably just take cover behind a pile for now because I'll use my bonus action to disengage, but yeah.
Not to worry. They're aware roughly where you've gone, but yeah, you've at least got total cover. I'll say you can get total cover from definitely this one. But you probably only get 3/4 cover from the one in the middle and this one here at the far end as
Yep.
well.
It's good enough.
You've got at least some
Okay,
cover from all of them, but not total from everybody.
Cool. And I'm going to call out to Mendar for some mending help.
End of the round, you hear Mikkel call out, and he says, "Are you guys okay in that you need help? I can get Winston or someone to come help."
Yes, but keep the helm safe.
All right. You feel the ship come out of spelljaming speed. You feel like sickening sensation as you all slow down as Mikkel leaves the helm. And then you begin to hear him yelling. Mendar, sorry, it's up and wrong.
Sorry, was Cryptic asking for some assistance?
Yes, some healing.
Cool, of course, sorry. Yeah, he's gonna... Of course, comrade, one moment! And he's gonna cast Healing Word at 2nd level at Cryptic.
Thank you.
Bam. Bam.
Lovely.
8 hit points.
Thank you. It's enough to get me to injured, not blooded.
Main action, swing.
Go for it. Unfortunately, Mendar, this thing's armor is just so tough.
And that's gonna be his turn.
Billy, you're up.
Cool. I am gonna. I'm gonna use the bonus action, and I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on this motherfucker.
Right.
Here. Okay, drops the big guns, and he brings in some kind of like a laser thing, and just attached to his to his crossbow. Sure. And then I'm gonna try to shoot this guy.
Shoot away, good sir. Shoot away.
Point. 19 plus 1d6.
Hits.
6 pump. So that's 11 damage.
Beautiful. This thing still looks bloodied, but yeah, you haven't taken those hits. Anything
It's still
Bolt's gonna
bloodied.
do?
Ah, Bolt. Oh, Bolt, I believe in you. Give me last bite. Come on, Bolt. Come on, Bolt. Fucking come on, Bolt. No!
Wah, wah.
Oh, don't worry, boy. Next time. That's my turn.
Alrighty. This one's gonna keep focusing on Bolt.
Yes. Hit. So that's 10 damage. Oof. Bolt is critical.
The other one is gonna try to lightning jolt him.
Yeah.
Bolt's gone.
Bolt is. Yeah, Bolt's down.
Okay. Bolt falls down. The other one with lightning
Bolt!
jolt. You, Billy.
Miss.
And then the last one, regular rigmarole. Him and Mendar, the two immovable objects who just fucking can't touch each other. Cryptic, you're up.
Okay, I am going to take out my short bow
Yeah.
and shoot at the one by Mendar.
Perfect. Make your attack. Anyone definitely hits.
21. 13.
Very nice. Perfect.
I'll move over to a slightly different set of materials and hide while en route.
Yep. Make me a stealth check. 18. Yeah, you dive
Okay.
behind some, like, you actually move through some of this, like, metal scrap. And yeah, they seem to lose track of you behind that big pile. Not sure where you're gonna pop out from. Endar.
Alright. Mendar is gonna go for 2 swings using War Priest.
Go for it.
And first swing. Hand axe, longsword. Nat 20,
Nat 20 will definitely hit, yeah.
I think.
Oh, wow.
So I'll be 14 one-handed. I think.
16 because of your savage attacks critical,
Oh, I never played a half orc. Yeah. 16.
I think.
So hang on, it's rolled the damage,
Oh no, it's 14.
Twice.
14.
hasn't it?
No, so it's the 11
Plus the 3. Yes, it's calculated for me, so it's 14 total.
plus the
yeah.
1 plus the 2.
Yeah, 14.
Yep.
Cool. Does that count?
It is bloodied.
Cool, he's gonna go for his second swing. $17, probably misses.
Just misses, unfortunately. These things got basically the same metal as plate mail.
Cool, and that'll be his turn.
Alrighty. Billy! Bolt has just been
Okay.
felled.
Oh no, Bolt! This one's for you. I'm gonna shoot him with a crossbow.
Go
This
for it.
guy here. Pow! Ah, fuck's sake.
This is unfortunate.
But I see what Cryptic's doing. I'm gonna try to go, well, 30 feet that direction. And then just try to find some boxes or something to cower behind.
Yep, you can easily get up there and take some cover. That'll give you full cover from the one who just was next to Bolt, and then 3/4 cover from the other ones.
Cool. So I'll go here, somewhere around here, right?
Yep, perfect. Alrighty, these boyos. One of them is going to go for his Mendar attacks. 18.
Miss.
The crit will hit for 7, nope. And this will scuttle.
Alright, con save 2 electric boogaloo, and that will succeed.
Billy, the one who you Hunter's marked, scuttles all the way over the debris and goes to your hiding spot, pouncing on you, and then going to town on you.
Oh shit! This found me! Yes.
But you didn't stealth.
Oh, the. I did.
So 19, I think will be the only one that hits, probably.
Yep.
For 8 piercing damage. And the final one is going to move to here, so it can see you clearly, but still keep some distance. And then it is also able to see Mendar from there, and it's going to lightning jolt the two of you. It doesn't know where the rogue is. Mendar, that 23 is for you for 5.
Mendar's looking critical.
Cryptic, little sneaky boy.
He's going to shoot the one by Mendar.
Go for it.
Is he? No, he's gonna keep Mendar up. So I'm gonna move over to Mendar. I'm gonna use my action to cast Cure Wounds.
Perfect. Also, you guys remember, you do have those 10 potions of healing that you never just said who had one.
Oh yeah.
So if you want to be
I
like,
think
everyone gets one,
we're
and then the rest are in storage, like, that's also pretty fine.
Yeah. Okay. Slight retcon then, because I had totally forgotten about those. Thank you, TM. Anybody who think that everybody's winging it this session? I'm gonna shoot the one by Mendar.
Go for it. Yeah,
I'll
I think
see
it's safe to assume that Micken, Ryback, Fred, and Cricklet all have potions of healing, as do all 3 of you guys. So that's 7 of the 10, you got 3 in storage.
Cool.
Anyone will hit, though?
14
14 damage.
on this one,
That one is critical, but still standing.
and probably shuffle around just to keep moving through and then hide.
Perfect. You hide again. Alrighty.
Cool.
End of the turn. The glass door to the hatch, you hear the sound of big heavy footsteps coming through, and you are kind of feel a wash of relief as leaping through the hole, and the momentum just carries him forward with elegance. Petty Officer Winston Ryback lands on the middle of the field with a fucking musket in his hand, baby, and he spins around and goes, "Fuck these bastards!" and fires with his musket once, then drops it with one hand, and then draws his pistol from his belt and fires that at
God,
2
what
of
a
them
beautiful weapon.
in true Gith fashion.
Fucking hell.
He misses with the musket shot as he's so disoriented from the vertigo strike, but the pistol he does level. He aims at the one next to Billy, and yeah, that thing is also now critical, Billy, but it is still functional. That is his turn.
That was a beautiful shot.
Right in the nick of time.
Mendar.
Okay, takže... Sorry. Switching the fucking check. He's gonna go to attack the one that's in front of him.
Yep.
Lungs.
I don't have a Gith totem, so he's a hippogriff. because that's the closest I've got.
Alright. 22 for 8.
Dude, let's put a hippo.
Well, the hippo crit. 22 will hit though.
8 slashing.
8 slashing. This thing had exactly 8 hit points left. You bring the longsword down, and you just like this thing just splinters, and like you send sparks flying, as if, and a little red light in its eye just goes dark.
And he'll bonus action cast healing word on himself at level 1.
Perfect.
That'll be 7 hit points.
Alrighty, Billy.
Alright, okay, screw this. Can I just, I'll throw my crossbow on the floor.
Yep.
I mean, if he said it's part of an action, attack action to draw a weapon, so can I use my interaction to store my crossbow and then draw a weapon the same turn or no? Or do I have to drop my crossbow?
You could throw it on the ground for free and then draw.
Yeah. So it's
Okay.
you use the object interaction as part of the move.
Okay, got it. Okay, so in that case, I'll kind of, I could just like store my, I'll just drop my crossbow on the floor and I'll pick up my scimitar.
Yep. Your attack.
Pew!
But it will
20,
hit for
baby!
This thing
Plus a
had
bit-
7 hit
6.
points left.
Boom!
You annihilate it. Only 1 left.
Okay. Right. I'll look at this one. You are next, baby. And then I use my bonus action to take my hunter's mark and drag to this one.
Sure.
And then oh fuck, my crossbow's on the floor. I can't pick it up now. Fuck.
Pick it up next turn though.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run towards Winston. Winston, throw me a gun quickly. And then I'll go here next to Winston somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Throw me a gun quickly.
Yeah, you reach out your hand ready to receive anything that Winston passes to you. Their turn. They are going to lightning jolt the injured too. So I think they can't see Cryptic because he's hidden. So Billy, are you bloodied or injured?
I am injured. I'm 50% health.
And Mendar, you are bloodied, aren't you?
Mender is indeed bloodied.
Okay. Then it's going to lightning jolt you, Mendar. 15 will probably miss.
How does it work again? So
17 will miss.
Yes.
how does it work again? So injured is 50%.
Injured
Bloodied
is
is-
bloodied. So anything above 50 is injured. Anything below 50 is bloodied, and anything below 15 is critical.
Okay.
Cryptic, you're up. There's only 1 of them left.
Ready, aim, fire.
Perfect. Go for it.
That
Hits.
should have been with advantage. Let me just roll a d20.
Yeah. See if you get that crit. Still hits anyway. 10 damage.
10 damage.
Very nice. This thing is now injured after that first strike. Impact crit.
Wonderful. And I'll just hide again.
Yep. Just dive back in that pile of metal you're at currently. Perfect.
Beautiful. That'll be it.
I'm going to make a perception check for Winston. 18. Winston have reloaded both his weapons. He drops his pistol on the ground and says,
Just pick that up then, but I will need it back.
and you then see he fumbles with his belt with his now free hand. He pulls out a round metal
Oh,
ball,
fucking grenade.
throws it towards the enemy creature, and then a fragmentation grenade goes off.
Oh my god, I just
Which
had an
luckily
orgasm.
he paid attention to where the old Cycrene was hiding in the garbage and didn't throw that to catch him as well. It just catches the enemy. They have to make a dexterity saving throw, which they fail, and they're going to take 19 piercing damage as the
Wow.
grenade explodes next to them. That is going to be his turn. Mendar, top of the round.
Cool. Mender is gonna move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then he's gonna attack twice using his last War Priest feature.
Go for it. You move into the shock and awe aftermath of the grenade going off.
Yeah, running through the smoke and going for with his longsword. 18 to hit.
18 just hits.
9 damage.
Perfect. This thing is now bloodied.
Second attack. 21 to hit.
That hits. 7 more damage. Yeah,
7
perfect.
damage.
Thing's still bloodied after that strike, but it's not looking too hot.
And that'll be his turn.
Billy, there's a pistol at your feet.
Okay, pistol comes in, kind of slides on the floor, like grabs the pistol, cocks it. I was like still sliding.
Perfect.
And it shoots, is what is okay? I'm gonna use.
Make your crossbow attack as normal.
Cool.
But the damage die, if it hits, is a D10 plus your dex.
Ah, fuck.
Fortunately, it goes wide. You fire. It's been a while since you've used one of these weapons, and it just goes wide.
This just feels so good. I miss my pistol. And then what kind of anything bonus action? The bonus action spells. No, that's it. That's all I can do. Can't do anything else.
Alright, this thing is gonna go for the old bite from saw on its closest opponent. 23 for 5, Endor.
How much to hit?
23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit for 5.
Yep, take 5 slashing damage from the saw. And Cryptic, you're up.
These have been rolling so hot with a +4. I'd only just clocked what the
I know they're,
modifier was.
and these things aren't big. They're only small as well. They're little. They're not like medium-sized creatures. They're really small.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Wow.
Short bow advantage. Pew.
Pew pew pew. Pew.
Definitely hits. Roll the damage. A sneak attack.
9.
This thing's
Double
critical.
ones on
But
the
still
sneak
standing.
attack.
Wow. How fucking hell. Little bastards.
That's all I can do. Apart from hide again.
Okay.
Nice.
Very nice. Ryback levels his musket. Fires.
There's another one where your NPC accidentally takes it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And he reloads it quickly because he's not got anything he's ever had. It fires again and misses. Just go wide. Gunpowder. The smell of gunpowder is thick in the air. The captain, I think. Mendar.
Mendar is gonna go for one attack. Because he all out of them were priests. 14 will miss, and that'll be his turn.
Alrighty. Billy, you're able to, with some help from Winston, get another ball, another bullet, and some gunpowder, and reload the gun, the pistol.
Instead of a bow.
Oh, it's a round bullet. It's a
Oh,
flintlock
okay.
pistol.
Oh, I thought you said he got another bow. I was like, oh, give him a fucking grenade. All right. Thank you very much, sir. It shoots at him.
Fire.
Oh, for fucking crying out loud.
All these bullets just like ting,
Oh,
ting,
no.
like off like the fucking walls of the ship.
Oh, sorry.
Smoke in the air. Anything else,
I
Billy?
think something wrong with this gun. I don't think so, no.
Alright, this thing's gonna do the 3 smackaroos on the one closest to it. 22 for 6. Mendar.
Mendar's down.
Mendar falls unconscious. And then this thing says, I will take you and your vessel. In Fight Green. Cryptic, you're up. Can you save this, save your vessel?
Bloody up, sir.
Definitely hits. And
10.
definitely kills it. You pop up from your little trash pile, draw back, and while all these bullets and explosions are just missing and sometimes bigger isn't always better. As the little arrow just this thing as it like heads weirds like it spins around in a pivot and like all of the little crab-like legs, and the arrow just goes straight through the little red whirring light, and you hear, and then it just goes limp. We are out on initiative.
run over to Mendar, kneel down. If I even have knees, who knows? Oh, sure. And get ready to heal him up.
Completely unnecessary because on the next turn anyway, Winston can also run over there, take his potion out of his satchel, and wax it into his gullet. And
I would probably tell him to save it because we've got magic. Because I can do a cure. I can do a cure wounds.
If you tell him to hold fire, that's fine, and he will go. All right. If he dies, it's on you. And that'll end his turn, and then it'll go through. Unless anyone else wants to do anything else, it will come back to you, Cryptic, and you can cast your cure wounds.
I will go and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Oh, there you go.
Don't worry. Boom.
Billy cast cure wounds. Amazing.
8.
So there's 9, and like as you bring Mendar back, Winston kind of looks around, surveys the damage is probably no longer done. He'll take his pistol back off you, Billy.
Yep.
Safekeeping. And he'll explain that he's only got about 5 shots left anyway, so it wouldn't be effective to have them spread out too much.
That's a very nice weapon there, friend.
Yeah, it was my dad's. And he heads back below deck back to the command deck to head back down. You guys are now out here in this like hollow deck area. There's still plenty of this like debris and wreckage all here that's collected. This is the first time actually you've been out to know it was even here.
Yeah.
That's something to bear in mind if anyone want to.
Yeah, I'll go pick up my crossbow. Obviously, store it away. Yep. I'm gonna use.
You're able to also find half. All of you who've used ammo, you're able to find half of your expended ammo.
And I'm going to use a spell slot to bring Bolt back to life for 1 minute.
Cool.
And then Gil comes back, full health.
Perfect.
And then after that, I'm just going to go around and start looking for stuff, and I'll ask Bolt to help me with any investigation.
I will do the same, casting guidance on myself as I have a look around.
Do you want to look around? This is going to be perception to look around the wreckage.
Mendar will give the help action.
Can I
Help
do
action
one?
Cryptic.
Yep.
Yeah, you can also do one, Billy, sure.
Can I do one with Bolt helping me?
Sure.
Sniffing around.
As you guys are searching around, you kind of both like split up and take different sides. And as you meet in the middle of like where you are, you find underneath some of the debris an autognome. And as you kind of get close, you just hear
Help! Help me! Help Wizzpop!
What is that?
Please help Wizzpop!
It's a little metal man. Don't worry, I'll help you. Bolt, give me a hand, so I'll come over and assist him.
Yep, you begin taking the debris and rubble off him, and you pick him up, and you see this little autognome.
So small, look at him. What happened to you, friend?
Please help Wizzpop!
And then he kind of like points to his like throat, and you see there's severe damage to the voice unit on the autognome, as well as upper structural damage. They look critical. And from their body, they make occasional whirring, hissing, and popping noises.
Does anyone know how to fix this gnome? Can I do a medication, some kind of check to see if we can try to help him somehow?
Yeah, you can make an investigation if you like.
Investigation or medicine or?
Not medicine, because this is a construct. You could make a intelligence arcana check if you want to maybe like plan out something out, or just, you know.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm gonna do I'll do a arcana check, but I'm very bad at arcana.
That's fine. Might get lucky. No fucking idea.
Hello? I'm no clue. Anyone else? I think he's dying, maybe. I don't know. And I bring him out and show him to the party.
Yep, he's able to move around, albeit slowly.
Okay, so I hold his little hand. And I walk him out. Be careful there, friend. Be careful there. He needs help. Is anyone able to help him? Help him, Bob.
What help do you need? You keep saying help, but we don't know.
I think he's got some damage around his neck, but I don't know. I've never
Perhaps
seen one of
somebody
these.
here is versed in mechanics.
Where's Winston? Winston!
Start calling
Maybe he
Winston
knows.
again. Winston doesn't come, but I think probably Mikhail would stick his head through. And we're like, all okay here? Do you need me to get Winston again? Oh, that found an autonome.
Yeah, and he looks badly damaged. Is there anything you can do to help him? It looks like he's in pain.
I know that you could. Traditional healing magic should work on an autonome. They're the way they've been built. Or you could even try to. There's a lot of scrap around. You can try to just salvage some parts and try to repair him with that.
Does anyone know how to?
Cryptic is gonna go, just kind of pause, and then just boop, reach his hand out, cast Cure Wounds, and be like, I knew that.
Oh, what? That was very impressive. That was really quickly. How did you fix him that fast?
I'm healing magic. You literally did the same spell like 2 minutes ago.
And yeah, as you cast that, you watch
from
as
the
the
same
metal
place.
goes back, and then the autonome speaks. Thank you for helping Wizpop. Wizpop is able to now assist you. As thanks, please find this small iron coffer that Wizpop had fallen on top of. And he turns around and picks up this small little iron box, which is latched but not locked. And he holds it out to probably Cryptic.
I'll open it.
Inside, you see there are 5 pearls. Each one, you reckon, probably about 100 gold pieces each in value. And there's also a spell scroll.
I would not know how to use a spell scroll, but we have a wizard with us.
Mikkel could make an
I'll
brave
probably-
look.
Yeah, hand the spell scroll to the wizard and be like, "Written magic is my thing."
Takes it,
But
has a quick little skim, and goes like, this is the spell scroll of rope trick. I could probably copy that into my spell book if you want, but I need supplies to copy it. Looks like I need a rope that's up to 6 foot long, and then that basically makes an extra dimensional space at the top of that rope that we can climb up into, up to 8 of us, medium or smaller creatures, and then we can pull the rope up and then making it basically safe in there for up to an hour.
Oh, that sounds very useful.
a lot of words. It's a spell, okay.
Yeah.
These are definitely more my thing, though. Have a look at these, and he'll kind of show the pearls to the others.
Oh, they look very pretty.
They're very round. They could be shot out of that gun, but don't.
Now that you said it, they could make
We
fine
could get-
bullets.
We could get a pretty penny for these, you know.
Are you
This
Wizpop's new beholder overlords?
Not beholders, but yes, we are your overlords.
Wizpop will be operating at 1/7 capacity, as all other autonomes have been destroyed by whatever the fuck those things were. Points at the remains of the Clockwork Horrors.
Why were they
So
after you anyway?
Tell us.
Unaware, the Beholder Masters abandoned ship, and then shortly after, those things attacked us. We have very little, none, defensive capability. Wizpop survived as some debris fell on top of him, and thus he was hard to reach. Wizpop has been here for 17 total days.
It's a lot of days. Is there anyone else in the ship besides, well, you and your friends over there?
That should be a negative. Unless the Beholder Masters have returned.
And when you say masters, you mean a real beholder, like big one with the tentacles and the eyes and things like that thing?
The Beholder Masters were aberrations. Described physically, large, fleshy balls with singular large central eye, with additional eye stalks with smaller eyes at the end of each one.
Well,
The eye stalks could produce different rays of different ability.
thank goodness they're not here anymore. But that has been a big problem.
Indeed.
Well, is anything useful in this ship we could use? That could
Potentially,
help us.
the Beholder Masters had little use for much supply. However, the crevice, the holodeck we are currently on, did collect wreckage and ships from bygone times. It could be worth a search. However, the clockwork horrors have probably reduced most of it to scrap by now.
Okay, well, I guess I'll start looking for it and maybe I'll find something useful here. Come on,
We
Bolt,
did
go on,
already find Wispop. Perhaps there are other things. Wispop is unsure.
Oh well. Okay, I'm gonna see if we can find more things in here. Is there so? How many cargoes? Just this one cargo? Is there another one?
This is the only one.
It's the only one.
I will say, which is your previous rolls, you don't find anything else. Unfortunately, apart from the Autonome, that was the only real bit of salvage that was valuable.
Okay. I'll say to Cryptic, you keep those stones for now, and then when we go back to the Spelljammer Academy, we'll
I'll return
we'll
to
see.
the house.
He's already put them all in his pocket, and he's like, sorry, what? Yeah, yes.
Yes, exactly.
Sharing all for later.
Excuse me. I first said 5.
Hmm?
I'm pretty sure you said 5.
It's a translation thing.
I don't know. I saw pretty much with my 17 perception. It was 5 now.
I don't know what that meant, but yes, 5. Of course, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He kind of counts between two hands. Yes.
Yeah, we probably dropped one of your counting.
Comrades, let's not argue about the spoils of war and get on with our trip. I'll go to the helm. Sorry.
Let's go. Come on, my friend. Come with us.
Wispop will follow. Saviors. Savior Masters.
Come. You can climb on boat.
That is completely unnecessary to climb on Master Savior. It says looking at Bolt.
Boat's like, Don't worry, Bolt. Okay, let's go upstairs. Come, little one. What's his name again? Mbop. What's his name again? Mbop? No? What's his name?
Wispop.
Oh, Wispop. I thought I said Mbop, like the Hanson song. Mbop.
No, that's another one, probably.
I'm going to be back in a couple of minutes. I don't know if you want to just...
That's fine. I was about to call a little break
All right.
anyway, just so we can
Perfect.
have a little chit-chat. So we'll be right back, as you all return back to the command deck. See you in a second.
Right.
And we're back. Alrighty.
Hello.
So, when we left off, the party had just dealt with some clockwork horrors. They had saved Whizpop, the auto gnome, from the wreckage. And Mendar took back control of the helm of the ship. Everything kind of settles back into relative peace and quiet. And as you're all, maybe, you can all take a long rest if you like. I'm sure you would.
Yep.
Probably about 7 days or so after the incident with the... probably 6 days after the incident with the concert horrors. So as you're nearing your final kind of like 2 days. Or maybe like, yeah, second last day or so. Micken suddenly climbs out of the access shaft onto the command deck that you've all been using to move between the decks. His hair is disheveled, his clothing reeks of smoke, and he's breathing hard from his climb, and he appears to have difficulty speaking, being like labored gasp there. Fire in the galley! Out of control! We must save the others! And he like points down.
Billy goes immediately downstairs.
Fuck!
You
Yeah,
start
Mender
climbing,
falls.
and it doesn't take you long as you climb down that you realize that where the gravity plane is, the smoke doesn't bypass it. So you see a 20 foot, and it is just pitch black with smoke.
So I can't see what's beyond that.
You cannot see what's beyond the smoke at the moment. now.
I'll do my psychic whispers so that we can communicate without needing to open our mouths.
Whizpop will follow after Cryptic and Billy, who are his two kind of immediate saviors.
Okay. Fuck.
So just because if you're planning on descending into that smoke, we are going to go in the initiative just to keep track of things like smoke inhalation and stuff.
Yeah.
Did you say there's people in there?
Yeah. Winston's down there, as is fuck.
Oh my god.
The other two as well.
Others. I'm gonna go save the others.
Cricklick and Fred.
And even before he finished saying like who's down there, he's like, we must save everyone. And then he's just gonna go for that smoke like it's no fucking tomorrow. Him and both.
Alrighty, so you start climbing down. Let's do a little initiative roll, guys, just so we can keep track of all that jazz.
Yeah. Quick question: who's the wizard who copied, or who had the rope trick spell?
Micken has it, so he's with you. He doesn't have the materials to copy it into his book, but he does have the scroll. He doesn't have them on the ship for you guys, because he needs to do something when he got back at the.
Can I try to? Nah, actually, he wouldn't even touch his stealth. He's just gonna fucking just go in there as he can.
Alrighty.
My lineman again, I forgot.
Three.
Chaotic
Billy,
good.
You are the first to descend down, and so you are the first to begin making your way through. You climb down the rope, and the smoke just gets thicker and thicker as you get close. Basically, your visibility is reduced about 10 foot because of the smoke. Anything beyond that's heavily obscured, which basically means it's completely not visible. It's like opaque fog, so you can't see anything beyond 10 foot of yourself. And as you kind of like climb down, or climb up, I should say, the 40 foot of rope to get to there, it's going to take you a couple of turns. So as you are climbing, it's going to take you, if you dash, it'll take you a turn. It'll take you, by your second turn, you will be able to reach the bottom. That would pretty much go to everybody. So if everyone dashed initially, that would mean by the start of your next turn, you would then be able to move the full movement, and you would be at the on the cargo deck level, which probably is fair to say that most people will be doing that.
Yep.
Okay, then all of you make me a Constitution saving throw for smoke inhalation, please. Cryptic is fine. Billy is fine. Mendor is fine. So you get to so we're currently second round in, Billy. You've used all of your movement, but you're now at the end of the rope where you had originally first seen Cryptic jump down way back when, about nearly 2 weeks ago now. And yeah, you see this room thick with smoke all around you.
Do you need to do it for the primal beast as well?
Yes, because I do believe it needs to breathe, doesn't it?
Yeah, because it's a beast, I'm guessing. So it goes to saving throw, yeah?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That's fine. Perfect. So, with that in mind.
Shit.
What would you like to do, Billy?
Okay, so I'll go downstairs and then I'll reach there and then what do I see when I get there?
So, like I said, it's very dark. So you see the cargo hold kind of as it was before. You feel the heat of a fire that seems like it's getting out of control. Kind of coming to. Let's say you've gone down the one that Micken came up, which would be the middle one there, the furthest north.
Mm-hmm.
So you effectively have come down there, and you just ended up right there.
I start calling people. Go sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. You start yelling out.
I start calling, Winston, Cricklet, P-Fred, where are you?
You hear Fred respond, and he just says, "This is not good, can't see anything, looking for water."
Why do you sound like Russian?
What? What's Russian? Plasmoid.
And when he says that, which direction does it come from?
Towards the feeling of the flames.
Heat. Yeah. Okay, so Billy's gonna start walking towards that direction then. Keep talking,
You
Fred.
can dash
keep talking.
to move there if you'd like.
I'm gonna go walking, kind of like see if I can find anyone, and then
You've already used all of your movement to get to this
okay.
level, which is what I'm saying. So you
see,
can dash
okay.
to move again if you want, or you can wait to.
Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dash to move there. And then both
So
of us
30
dash.
movements, that'll get you 5, 10, 15, 20. That could get you right into the room where the and you would know after 2 weeks of this journey, this is the chamber where Petty Officer Ryback had set up his kind of like little portable gantry for cooking. Like this portable galley he had. Looking around, you see as you enter, Ryback is on the ground, covered in burns. You see obvious signs that he has used his weapons recently. But yeah, he's on the ground. He looks unconscious, perhaps.
Oh no, Ryback! No.
You're able to just reach his side. You can't see, like, it looks like he's maybe like, and there's like, you see bits of the kitchen are on fire, some of the supply crates are burning, like, you know.
Okay. Quick! I shout quickly. Say, quickly! There's a massive fire downstairs. Ryback, it looks seriously injured. I'm not sure if he's alive or not.
Okay, you get back. Nothing bonus action for your
I'm gonna go and ask. Can I ask my companion to go and try to do a medicine check on him? I don't know.
well, your companion also would be in the same position of you, where it's climbed down with its climbing speed, so it can dash over to help.
Yes. Yeah.
So it'll be able to help next turn, but then
yeah, go over to Winston. Yeah.
It's with you and him at the very least.
Is that Winston? Is that a fire?
That's the fire. Winston's in the room. Let's say Winston, for argument's sake, is there.
Okay. Okay, then my turn.
Alrighty. As your turn ends, suddenly flying out of the darkness, you feel a wash of fire wash over yourself and your little companion. Please make me a dexterity saving throw. You're fine. You take half damage, so you take 4 fire damage. Your little companion, however, takes the full 8 of the fire breath that kind of comes out of the darkness towards you.
Okay. Fucking hell. Jesus. Okay.
And Billy, because you charge here on your own, this is unfortunately where the other two do the exact same thing. 2 more fire breaths wash over you. Give me 2 more dexterity saving throws for yourself and your companion, please.
It's me.
You take half again, so you take 5,
It's me.
and then you take 4. So that's a total of an extra 9. So that's 13 for this entire round. Your companion takes the full whack of 10, so that's taken a total of 18, and then takes an additional 4, so that's 22 in total on your companion.
Oh, it's dead.
Companion, just as this final blast of fire washes over it, just falls to the ground. You can still see it. You can't see where this fire is coming from because you're like just on the edge of these cones, so you can't see where they're coming. You can tell the origin of the fire and the heat, but you can't tell what's attacking. And then you hear shouting in clicks and clacks that you actually recognize as the language of Thrycreen, the other crew member. And you hear her say, there's something flying around in here, spreading fires. We need to deal with that, and we'll put out the fire. You deal with whatever the fuck's going on. Cryptic. You use your movement, and you now are coming out at the bottom of the access shaft. You hear the sound of like the Thrycreen yelling, and you hear, of course, the loud yelling of Billy as well, and the of like fire like blazing. You can't see through the smoke.
Bonus action dash to be towards Billy.
We're still connected telepathically, aren't we? Anyway, so I think everyone would have heard.
But we wouldn't necessarily be able to, like if you called out to me telepathically, I wouldn't know which direction you are.
Okay.
Because it'd just be in my head. But yeah, so I'm going to move to here, and presumably I can feel the heat from these creatures.
As you move it there, you would see these little flying mephits, these little magma mephits that are fluffing around in the darkness. You see there is one. They're not that big. There's one there. There is one. There's one there in the corner. There's one there. Kind of flush with the wall. And there is one down there. So you can see with your 10 foot, you can see these two here. But this one is 40 too far.
Wonderful. When you say with your 10 foot, I don't have blind sight on this character.
No,
It's
it's
pitch black.
the smoke.
The
Because there's
radiance
smoke,
of it.
you have a 10-foot radius you can see, and then beyond that, it's heavily obscured.
Super. Just wanted to check.
It's like when you walk through
cool,
like a really heavy
Andres.
mist. You can still see a little bit. It's not completely. It's not like a fog cloud spell. It's like a mist, like that thick mist.
Cool. Speaking of mist, I'm going to summon Psychic Blades and throw one at this one.
Go for it. Make your attack. Anyone definitely hits. Your damage.
No sneak attack, but still max damage 10.
Perfect.
Nice.
Psychic.
Yeah, that thing is injured after that strike. You see it like wince as the impact hits it.
Cool. Object interaction. I'm going to take out a dagger in case of opportunity attacks, and that's my lot.
Perfect. Mendar, you
Right.
now find yourself at the
Mendar's
bottom of the stair, at the bottom of the ladder. Sorry.
He's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Would he have line of sight on one of the methods?
Not from there, even a temporary radius, but you could actually move to there if you so wished, and that would give you. Still, unfortunately, wouldn't give you line of sight 90 from where you currently are. Because that would be your 10 foot there to those 2 squares. But you could move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there, and then you can get you.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
You've dashed to do that because you've used all of your movement to get to the bottom of the rope.
Go ahead, dash.
So that puts you. So you dash, and that puts you. What I'm saying is you've dashed to climb down the rope. So then you dash. So with the dash that gets you there. So it's 30-foot movement, half to 15 for climbing, and then you moved with the dash to where you currently are. So that's as far as you can get, unfortunately.
Bonus action, Shield of Faith.
Perfect. Alrighty, Billy. Start of your turn. Make me a Constitution saving throw for smoke inhalation, please.
Oh. 20.
You're fine. Yep, you're on.
Okay, I'm gonna try to move around. I'm gonna go here.
Mhm.
So I can't step on top of him, can I?
You can step over him. Yeah, he's on the ground.
Can I see anything around here?
Yeah, as you move there, you would see another one to the south. It's like the first one you would see. This little flaming fire magma method. It's like a small elemental, with like a little flapping wings, weird shaped form. It's very small.
Oh shit! There's
long
another one
nose.
down here. There's another one down here. Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna do what I do, and I'm gonna try to shoot this bitch.
Sure.
Boom! That was one hit. No, 24 hits.
24 definitely hits
And
for
then
12. Perfect.
And then I'm gonna use my little ability thing. So another D4. God damn
Very
it!
nice. It's marked.
So that was that. And then what I'm also gonna use is I'm gonna use my racial trait called Astro Spark. So you would have seen that his bolt had a little bit of a spark coming through, and then when it hits, just go like fireworks.
Yeah.
So number 2 damage. Psychic. A psychic? Force. So that's 12 piercing plus 1 piercing.
Lovely.
That's
It's still standing, but it is bloodied.
Okay. And then I will return back and I'll go behind. Here.
You back up. No, you kind of like back up and you find Micken there. Micken's going through one of the chests, and you see he's pulling out rags and he's beginning to douse them with water, and he puts one over his own mouth and like begins like trying to breathe through it. He's actually making like stuff to help people breathe in the smoke.
Okay. Right.
And the methods are going to take their turn. None of them get their fire attack back, which is a good thing. And they're going to fly one to each of you guys. So one flies all the way to there. One flies all the way to there out of the smoke. There out of the smoke. So they're all fully visible. And they're all going to go attack you each with a claw attack. So we'll go Mendar, Cryptic, Billy. Mendar, Cryptic, Billy. 20, 18, and a 7.
Too fast.
I think Mendar, does a 20 hit you if you're Shield of Faith, or does that miss?
Yes, I think.
I don't know if
Mendar.
Mendar can hear me.
Come again?
Does a 20 hit you with your Shield of Faith?
Thank you. It is. Sorry.
That's
Brain.
fine. So it's 3 slashing damage and 3 fire damage. And
Cool.
then,
18 hits me.
perfect, that's an extra 5 to you, Cryptic.
Take a con save for that.
Yep.
Shield of Faith falls down.
Alrighty. And Cryptic, it is now your turn. Maybe
Bonus
a
action.
Constitution saving throw for the smoke inhalation.
Oh yeah.
You're fine.
Wonderful. I'm gonna bonus action disengage.
Mhm.
Step around here so that I can still see this one.
Yep.
And I'm going to throw a blade at it. Summon him again.
Go for it.
Summoning yeet. 10. Pathetic.
10 will just miss.
Then I will probably stay there so I can still keep an eye on stuff.
Alrighty. Mendar.
Yeah.
Alright. Mendar is gonna move.
Go for it.
Oh, no, sorry. He has one of the things in front of him, doesn't he? So he's just gonna swing.
There's two within 5. Oh, I see, all 3 within 5 of you right now.
Cool. He's gonna
One
attack.
is bloodied, one is injured, and one is healthy.
He'll go for the bloody one.
Perfect.
First attack.
Go for it.
13
hits for 10.
Cool.
As
Second
you
attack.
cut through it, this thing explodes in a burst of lava, and I need yourself and
fuck.
Billy both to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
I forgot about this. God damn it.
7.
That's a failure. Billy, that's a success. 12 damage to you, Mendar, and 6 to Billy, as that one is killed.
Cool. Bonus action. He's gonna cast Healing Word on himself instead for at level 2.
Should I take that? Yeah, fuck, I'll take that. Pew.
That will be 10 hit points to heal.
Perfect.
Well,
Billy, next to you, Micken gives you a damp cloth and like instructs to like put it over your mouth and nose to breathe. If you wanna, it will take one of your hands to hold it there, but it can basically help you with breathing, or you can use an action to tie it around your head, and that will free up both hands. It will give you, and it looks like it's making it easier for him to breathe in the smoke.
Okay, fine. I'll just take that and I'll tie it around my face.
Yep. So on your next turn, that'll be your action to tie it up.
Yeah.
Then, if that's what you're going for. And then after he gives it to you, Micken begins moving into the space the lava meth he just died was, trying to get close to Mendar, and he's got another one Mendar. He looks like he's getting ready to hand that to you on his next turn. And you begin to hear the sound of like water being thrown in the far side of the room that you can't see. Probably a cryptic you can see. The other ones are beginning to throw like water on the fire, trying to put them out, and they're beginning to douse them slowly. Billy, you tie up as your action. Is that what you're doing?
Yep.
Okay, so advantage on your con save against smoke inhalation. And also, Mendar, can you make me a con save for smoke inhalation? I forgot this, right?
Gotcha.
Oh, do I need to do that now?
Yes, please. Start of your turn. Mendar, you take 1 point of exhaustion.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
Where did I put exhaustion
Thank God I took that
on the sheet?
fucking cloth.
It's under conditions, I believe, and just below your HP.
Thank you.
So yeah, Billy, your turn. So you tied up your action. Anything else you want to do? You can move, or
That's fine. Do I need to do this test before I tied up my face?
well,
or?
because you had it handed to Micken hands it to you and is able to like put it over your face. So then that's your to give you time to tie it effectively. So you benefit from it until you tie it. If you chose not to tie it, you would then have to continue holding it yourself effectively.
Okay, so do I need to do it with advantage or I just
With advantage. So Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Cool. Pew.
You're fine.
23. Can't do anything else with my bonus action, really.
You could go you wouldn't be able to obviously do a medicine check or anything on Ryback, but you could try to grab his gun or something if you wanted a different weapon.
Oh yeah.
So he's down.
Fuck yeah.
He does have it on.
Good
He has
choice.
them on him, but they need reloaded.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Sorry, Winston. I'm gonna borrow this for a second, and I'm gonna use my. Can I? Is that interaction or bonus action to grab? a weapon?
That would be your object of interaction to.
Okay, I'll grab the musket, bro.
Yep.
I'm gonna musket and some bullets.
Yep. You grab a few bullets and you begin starting to load it up for next turn.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And then I just move a little bit to this side here.
Perfect. None of them get their fire back. Meth only. They're gonna move to. So one of them moves to there. And it just moves.
Oh fuck! I keep forgetting. I should be getting 2+2 to hit in every single ranged attack. I forget this whole time.
It should be calculated into your attacks already.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, it does. Yeah, it does. My bad. Yeah, it does.
One claw on Mendar, one claw on Billy. Act crit on Billy for a total of 8, please, Billy.
What is it? What kind of damage is that?
4 slashing and 4 fire.
4/4 fire.
Cryptic. You're
Oh
up.
shit. Okay.
Winston
Make
is
me a
down in front of
Constitution
us.
saving throw, Cryptic. Yes, he is. Cryptic, you take 1
Oh
point of
yeah,
exhaustion.
that one. I'm going to yeet a psychic blade at that one.
Perfect. Go for it.
I'm going to use my bonus action to. No, I'm not, because I'm already getting sneak attack.
You get that advantage though. Not that you need it. Still hits.
True.
The damage.
14.
Very nice. That thing is bloodied after 1 strike from Healthy. Still standing. Or still flying, I should
And
say.
bonus action, yeet another one.
Go for it. That hits. Roll your damage. Just 5 round. Yeah, this thing is critical, but still flying around.
I'm going to move to here so that I can see both of them. And that'll be it.
Perfect. Mendar, your turn.
Right. Mendar is gonna pray and go for the critical one.
Yep, go for it.
Oh God, please let me hit.
12?
12 will hit. Roll your damage.
Oh wow.
What the oh yeah. 5?
It's another
5.
fast.
It explodes in a burst of lava.
Oh.
I need Billy, Mendor, and Micken all to make dexterity saving throws, please. Micken succeeds. He's done half. Billy and Mendor, you guys both also take 3. That's another one.
3
dead.
damage?
3 damage, yep. From the
Cool.
explosion.
Bonus action, he's gonna attack the other one.
Go for it.
Using Water Bliss. Bam.
Also, make me another con save. Sorry, Mendor, sorry, your turn.
10 or 9.
9.
Oh,
Another point of
shit.
exhaustion, please.
Yep. Cool, he's gonna go for the long sword.
Ouch.
17 to hit.
17 will definitely hit. Roll your damage. 6 damage. Still standing. Bloodied, but still standing.
And that'll be his turn.
Alrighty. Micken puts a cloth to your face. To try to instruct you to take it off. Take it.
Thank you, Comrade.
You can use an action on a subsequent turn to tie it up to free another hand if you like. Otherwise, you're gonna have to dedicate a hand to holding it there, which means you may have to, put away a shield or something like that. But he basically he's able to hold it until you're starting your next turn, effectively. But he will move, so he's no longer within 5 foot of that exploding thing in case it explodes again. You hear more sorts of water being doused in the fires, and like they're kind of consistently going. Billy, you have a musket. It's loaded.
Okay. But he's gonna finish loading the musket. Just gonna point it to this little
You
creature
can't
here.
see it
and
from
it's
here because it is dark after 2 squares, so you have to move
Oh,
up a
really?
little bit. Yep.
Okay, I'll move up here.
Yep.
Boom. Sorry, and then I'll look at it, and it, boom.
Make
Okay.
an attack. Same with your crossbow would be, so that will hit. Roll me a d12 plus your dex.
A D12 plus my dex.
Yeah, d12 plus 4.
Is plus 4.
That is 6 damage.
Oh, sure. Yeah, 6 damage. Oh, fuck, is that it? 6
It-
damage. Okay, I'm gonna. Go on, sorry.
No, if you're. What else you
I'm
doing?
gonna do the same. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna use my
Your ability.
my what's it called spark thing. Astral spark.
Astral spark.
Oh, another 2 damage.
Perfect. 8 damage. This thing explodes. Mendar, dex save.
1 moment. Fuck, full damage.
Roll the full damage. You take 4 fire damage, and the last of the magma infants is destroyed. As the last one is defeated, Cricklet and Fred manage to get the fire under control. They end up expending about half your water supply, and as the smoke begins to slowly clear, Micken still pass out the remaining water-soaked cloths to yourself. Cryptic, I think, was the only one who had missed out.
Yep.
And Wizpop just kind of is staring at the back, watching everything unfold. Didn't actually do anything, unfortunately, during the whole thing. Someone told him to. And yeah, the smoke begins to clear as the fire is extinguished.
If we're not still initiative, I'll probably use Cure Wounds on.
If you're not on the initiative
Rayback.
anymore, so if you want to use Cure Wounds or like that, or
Yeah, use Cure Wounds on Rayback. Is Rayback steady now? Is he stable now?
you don't know, he's on the ground. No one
Okay,
made
I'm
any
gonna
medicine
go-
checks or
I'm
made
gonna
any
go
moves
to
to
him.
help him.
I'm gonna go over there straight away. I'm gonna use a Cure Wounds on him.
Yep, you cast Cure Wounds. Nothing happens.
Rayback! Rayback! Oh my god, I think.
Look,
I
don't
think.
tell me the petty officer is dead.
I don't know, because I'm.
Oh dear. Oh dear, this is very bad.
Can I do a medicine check on him?
Yeah,
Oh no.
he's dead, Billy. He died. Looks like he succumbed not to his burns, but to smoke inhalation, you think?
No! Winston!
Micken kind of like coughs, like, still trying to get his breath as well. He goes like, Fuck, well, what do we do now?
I think we should use the sending stone that we have access to.
Okay, did anyone have that on them? Cryptic? Captain?
How did this fire start anyway? How did it start? How did these creatures get in here?
I don't know. I just came in and the room was full of smoke. That's why I ran up to you guys. I heard Ryback calling for help.
Oh,
You can make an investigation check, Billy, if you want to start searching for the wreckage, look for any clues or anything like that to sift through the ashes.
in the meantime,
I wouldn't have taken the sending stone because I would only be able to use it with the 3 Kreen language.
Yeah.
like, I don't know. Mender
Well, then it'll
wouldn't
be up
take-
to you, Cryptic, as the captain, to decide who would have taken it in your stead.
I would have probably given it to Mendar.
Can I assist someone to do the investigation because my investigation is really shit?
You can do for that.
Yeah, I will do it and I'll cast guidance on myself. However, I'm level 1 exhaustion, so it'd be disadvantage, so flat roll.
Yep. $16 is enough.
18 with the guidance.
Very good. So, sifting through, you are able to find a good bit of your equipment. So everything I've just put in the chat from your previous equipment list is gone. So it's been destroyed or it's been used to put out the fire. It's either been burned up, exploded, or been used to put out the fire. Luckily, the potions of healing and the setting stone and all that kind of stuff did survive, as did the chest of rations. And obviously all the ropes and stuff you guys had
Wow.
already used. So any ropes, we'll say there was 3 sets of 60-foot rope ladder, which is usable as well. But the rest has all been destroyed, effectively. Because this was your FOB room, you know, this was the little your little main meeting place, you know, where everything kind of like was orchestrated from in that regard, fortunately. Sifting through the ashes, Cryptic, it seems that the fire originated from Petty Officer Ryback's portable cooking surface. But that surface, it shouldn't be able to produce an explosion big enough to cause like such a conflagration. And it's not a magical thing. So there's no way it could have summoned those elemental creatures. You ascertain with a 18, it's very likely it was started, the fire was started by a magical spell, perhaps a spell cast on or near Petty Officer Ryback's portable cooking surface, and then the methods were either summoned by another spell or perhaps the same spell in question.
I would telepathically tell this to my 2 crewmates who I know don't have that magical ability. So I would trust them that it wasn't them 2, and also they weren't anywhere near it. Like, we need to be careful. Something or someone around here could have started this on purpose.
Very well. I will contact HQ about this, alright?
Be careful who you tell and what you say.
I mean...
Who do you think could be? Could cast those or bring those creatures aboard? Who do you think would be able to do that?
One with access to fairly powerful magic. There's a wizard, isn't there?
Do you think
Perhaps, but
Mycon would?
I'll push for a full report to HQ. If somebody there would wish us harm, I think they would have done so in a different way. I think the culprit would be here on the ship with us. Or sorry. I think if somebody from HQ was trying to harm us, they wouldn't try to sabotage us from this far away with an active saboteur on the ship.
Or maybe it's not HQ. Maybe there's someone in here that can spy.
Yes, that's why I'm saying I'm just going to give a full report to our training leader. I forgot her
You
name.
just sent a message to Bootsui and Tarto.
To Botswin Tarto. She seems very much trustworthy, at least to me.
Okay, we
Very
do that.
well.
But for now, I think Wilston deserves a proper gift burial. A proper gift send-off.
I'll join you
What
for
is that exactly?
What would that be, Herna?
I think a proper gift
burning,
send-off is
no
like
eating him.
fucking put them in a cannon and blast them in the astral space. I think that to me sounds like a proper gift send off.
Exactly.
Like a Viking burial, but like, you know, they get put in like a big bomb bar, like
we'll need a big fucking cannon and put him in there after say the rites, and then we blast him into space.
You get to that. And Mendar will just cast Sending. That's 25 words, right?
Yep, 25 words.
Oh, sorry. What do you think of the words?
He would say, fire on ship, fire doused, probably sabotage, officer, or it's not officer, we just Ryback dead.
Ryback dead, that's 9.
Should we continue mission or turn back? And he, Mendarvol, this is his surname.
There's 9 more words if you want to get any more.
Both supplies destroyed.
Sabotage was magical, fire elementals, explosion.
3 more.
2 more?
3 more. You can just send it if you don't.
Yeah, you just send it. I can't think of anything else.
Moment passes, and you hear, "Fuck."
That's it.
All right. Hold position. We're coming to assist. Hold for backup. Do not let anyone leave the ship. Someone is the spy who attacked the academy.
Yes, and he informed telepathically his 2 crewmates about this.
Okay.
What are you guys going to do?
The plot has thickened, comrades.
While this is happening, I'm gonna go to Winston. Because his pistols from his dad's. I'm like, don't worry, friend. I'll make sure this is well looked after. And then I'll loot the shit out of him.
Sure. Because he was fighting, he
bro,
has
fucking knew it.
he has 1 shot left.
Oh fuck! Okay, I thought you were gonna say he's a -1 fucking pistol,
No.
-1 musket.
No. It's a fully functioning pistol, a fully functioning musket, but he only has 1 shot, which can be used in either weapon.
Don't
But
throw away
it
your
is.
shot.
I mean, you can have done. It is Petty Officer Ryback's final shot.
Don't throw away your shot. Don't throw away.
Don't worry. Okay, and I put the musket away. I put the pistol away. I put one bullet away.
As the captain, I'd probably inform the rest of the crew. Just be like, we have orders to wait here for more supplies. We can't continue with what we've got. Any objections?
Kind of all look at each other. No, that sounds fine to me, but I'm going to go retire to a chamber away from this area, the other Thri-Kreen says, and she heads over to the access shaft.
Do what you want. It's not stopped you yet.
The
A bit better than
Plasmoid,
the only Thri-Kreen he knows.
Yeah, Fred will kind of like mumble and be like, Fred will try to help mess up this place. Shit show now. Don't know what we want to do with that body. But, this is not good. Whenever, don't know what happened. It heard like an explosion from in here. And then the Ryback was screaming in pain and barking orders. Then the smoke got everywhere. And he told us to open the water barrels, me and Cricklet. And he told Micken to go get help from you guys upstairs. Downstairs. Whatever, the ship is confusing. Fred confused by the ship layout.
I speak telepathically by parts of crew. Like, how about if we ask everyone where they were when the fire started? What were they doing?
Perhaps we could do this after we clean up and let everybody settle down a bit. I think we should give it a rest.
So
I can't remember how many lungs I have, but I think one of them is fucked.
I'm very much inclined to agree.
So, when we landed in this ship,
Mhm.
is there like another smaller ship outside or no?
No, that was.
The only way in. They dropped us in and then they left.
They dropped you. The flighty foundling flew you in with both Sway and Tarto as the captain, and then she dropped you off and left with your supplies.
Right. Perhaps we should just have another look around the ship to stop it. If there's any other means of possible escape from here, and try to stop it. Maybe there's a secret ship here somewhere. If there's a spy here, then maybe everything's being planned. Perhaps there's a hidden compartment somewhere where there's I don't know, something for them to escape.
I did a claw-tip search for 3 days around this place. If there's somewhere hidden, I'd have found it.
And I would say, yeah, Cryptic, you did do a very thorough investigation. There were no that you could find secret compartments, like nothing like that. It's everywhere in the ship has been cleared out by disintegration ray. Hard to do things like, undisintegrate some rock. It would be hard to make like secret compartments.
Okay, well, I'm gonna look after my friend's body. Gotta make sure it's preserved as much as possible. Until we find a way of the proper sending for him. At least he deserves that. Bolt, come with me. I need your help.
Just remember, big man.
I will assist.
Nobody leaves.
Don't worry, I will not leave.
Nobody leaves. Don't be
worry.
shooting that fucker into space now, will you?
You can do that. I'm sure you can do that later. We just need to wait for a backup for us, alright?
If you wish
Yeah.
to preserve the body, I would recommend keeping him outside on the holodeck, as it is exposed to the cold area of wild space and real space.
Okay, that sounds good. As soon as the body's safe as well.
I would also recommend maybe tying him down with some rope in case we come to a sudden hold and he doesn't get jettisoned forward.
Don't worry, I'll roll him up real good, then I'll tie him up to a rope. Make sure he's secure.
I will assist.
Okay, come on, little one.
And he
Come on,
will
Bolt.
follow after you.
And I'll find like some cloths, maybe something, like some rags or whatever. I'll wrap him up, kind of like a mummy.
Yeah.
With, get some of the rope.
Unlock the
Deliberate.
body. Yeah, definitely. Alrighty. And I guess at that point, I mean, there is a few decisions for you to make. You deal with the body on the holodeck. You've contacted Blizzard Tardu. You're waiting her arrival. Is there anything else you guys would like to do?
No, Mendar would
wait.
probably just help with the cleanup.
You're not going to question anybody or anything like that? Not going to start an investigation in your own terms? You're just going to wait for your
He
Commanding officer.
probably want to, or Mendar personally want to wait for everybody to take a breather because, fire, people almost died.
Fair enough.
People died.
I think we're gonna appear like inconspicuous. Like we don't want to give any hints that we've suspected someone.
Are there any of the crew who were completely unharmed and unexhausted?
Both Cricklet and Fred were unharmed, but they were heavily exhausted, moving slowly, coughing, spluttering. Micken was injured by two of the magma methods, and he also has been quite badly exhausted. Not as badly as the other two because he came to get you guys, so he wasn't in the smoke for as long. He was in the same situation as you guys were. I was a little bit prior. Obviously, Ryback is dead, but that's unfortunately it.
Cool. Knowing that I'm not at my best now, but in the morning I would probably feel better, I would plan, and I'd share this with my comrades, I would plan to maybe take interviews, like a fact-find report of the events, independently of everybody tomorrow, when I'm feeling at my best and can maybe incite them, but intentionally not waiting until they're fully rested.
Alright, cool.
Yep.
As the
And that would be
captain, you
great.
can do that. Do you want to make 3 insight checks? And for each insight check, just declare if you're doing that to either Cricklet, the Thrycreen, Fred, the Plasmoid, or Micken, the human wizard.
I'll do them in that order.
Sure.
So the Thrycreen, Plasmoid, human.
Could Mendor be there for the interrogation later? Or he's doing that like tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow morning he's doing it, yeah.
Could he be there to help out?
Yep, you still would have the point of exhaustion, Mendar, because you suffered 2, I believe.
Would he be able to help me? Because we can communicate telepathically.
I will say, because he is exhausted, his help would be at a detriment.
Cool.
I think that makes sense. So he can help, but like, he'd be almost better doing it on his own disadvantage rather than trying to assist you, because you're already functioning at like twice capacity what he's got.
Cool. So I'll do that, but I'll be casting guidance on myself for each check, if that's okay. So first one, the Thrycreen.
An 18. Was that 23? Yeah, that's fine.
So the first one on the Thrycreen, 26.
26. So Cricklet's story is the same as the one she provided yesterday. She doesn't have much information. She heard an explosion. Ryback was screaming in pain and then told them to basically open the water barrel, start putting the fire while he dealt with the threat. He called the creatures Mephits. Cricklet had never seen anything like them before. Explained that they could breathe fire and that they were swooping in. Cricklet also explains that there was originally 4 of them, but whenever Ryback killed one, it exploded. And then that's whenever the smoke got too much that she couldn't see anymore. And then she heard what she believes Ryback falling down on the ground was, but because she couldn't see him and didn't know how to help, she just kept trying to put the fire out that was near her.
Oh.
You believe that.
Wonderful.
Next she also
Fred.
says that her and Fred were together because Fred was asking her annoying questions and she was really pissed off because he wouldn't leave her alone. But there was a moment for maybe 5 minutes before the explosion when Fred went. He said he was going to use the bathroom, which is weird because he's a plasmoid and she didn't know the plasmoid needed to use the bathroom. But then Fred came back, and then 5 minutes later the explosion happened. But apart from that, she said she was with Fred the whole time, putting out the fires. They were always together. They could always see each other.
Super. Just as a note as well, I'm conducting this just as I need to file a report rather than an interrogation.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
she is more than happy to give her a call.
Play. Yeah, cool. Let's talk to Fred.
Yep, you talk to Fred.
That's a 23.
Very good.
And I can add D6s to these if there's a particular DC that I need to pass that I haven't done yet.
You make this one anyway. Fred's story collaborates with Cricklet's pretty intensely. But Fred explains that he was you think that Fred is lying about something. He says that he went away from her because he needed to speak to Micken about spelljamming stuff. But you don't really believe that's true. He went to speak to Micken about something, but you're not sure. You don't think it was spelljamming stuff. And then he went back to continue talking to Cricklet after, and then sometime after that was when the explosion happened, and then he helped Cricklet at the order of Ryback to put the fires out.
I would point out that the reason for breaking off from Cricklet doesn't quite match, and ask him if he wants to clarify what happened then.
You can make an intimidation check if you're trying to force it out of him, or you can make a persuasion check if you're trying to just be we just need to get all the information,
+0 to both.
Well, this is where Mendar could be your bad cop,
All right. Yeah.
If you wanted.
Bad cop, help.
Mandar's even awake. Might be about to fall asleep. I'm about to wrap this up, so just finish up these interviews.
Mendar.
Welcome back.
I'm kind of zoning out, sorry.
That's fine.
That's absolutely fine.
I'm asking just because you're with Cryptic, you were there with the interviews. He's basically pushing on a point. So if you would like to be the bad cop in that sense, you could do make an intimidation check.
He's more than happy to be the bad cop.
Big half orc. I think that's very appropriate.
With proficiency in intimidation,
Oh fuck. No. And guidance.
So intimidation at disadvantage, correct?
Disadvantage, unfortunately, yeah.
Sorry. He'd also use guidance for the shit rolls.
Two 20s, way! Oh.
Bro, why do you try and call it like that?
13.
13. With 13, Fred kind of was like, look, Fred will be honest with you because Fred is scared that the big half orc will punch him into a blob. Fred quite liked the look of the weird bug lady and was trying to get dating advice from the human because he has a solid form. Fred doesn't really understand that that's, biology aspect of it. Fred was going to ask the captain, but that felt weird. So Fred just asked, equal.
Aww.
Adorable. And
Don't tell her that. I think she might be weirded out.
Of course.
She doesn't like talking to anybody. She just kept telling me to fuck off. Mikan said that is because she's interested, but in hindsight, she seems to say that to everybody. So maybe she is interested. Fred doesn't judge.
She keeps walking away from me. This is rather rude. Anyway,
Fred also noticed this. Maybe that is because she knows she has a good, chitinous bum.
Perhaps. I can't say I'm familiar with the mating rituals of my Anyway, good talking to you.
And then we'd go talk to Fred. Talk to
Mikan.
Mikan.
Yeah. Mikan basically explains that he was basically dealing with inventory going through. He was actually helping Ryback cooking because Ryback was just requesting ingredients and things. So he was gathering all that information for him. Making sure they had enough supplies for the journey, like planning out meals for the next few days and things like that. Then he's basically said that Fred came over and asked him for some advice. That he's basically said that he's like, I think Fred would prefer I kept it private. It was a little bit id. But he asked me for advice, and then he went away, and then I heard this explosion, and then Ryback basically started screaming for me to get help from you guys upstairs. So that's whenever I went down to the commander deck to get you. And then we went in together. I started making the rags to help. Things are clearly in maybe the space of 30 seconds that it got very out of hand.
The advice around dating and mating and biology.
Yeah, it was kind of a birds and the bees talk.
That's
More like
all
the
I
ooze and the
needed to
bugs.
know.
I didn't. Yeah.
Bugs? That's rather. Be careful with your words.
Sorry,
won't
is
you?
that insulting? You can call me a monkey if you want, if that helps. I don't mind.
No, I'm a monstrosity, and that's how we like it.
Okay. I'm just gonna stop talking.
Probably for the best. Me too.
No, that's it.
With that inside check, the 19 would be needed. You think that Mikan is caught in a big old lie, baby?
Maybe.
Which bit of it do I
The uncomfortable
feel...
bit is definitely true. He was milking that a bit too long, but you think the talking about like he's not he knows a lot more than he's letting on. I think that's probably the.
Oh, I'm keeping that to myself.
Oh, I think we gave him the spell of escape rope, didn't we? Shit. If the investigation, if Rob is done with the investigation stuff, I think while Winston was walking away with the autonom, probably ask him. So, little friend, did you manage to see anything at all? Anything that happened downstairs with the fire, or anyone, and anything out of the ordinary happening?
I see all of the saviors. I observed. I did not see anything that you did not see, I imagine. It was quite dark. The smoke was blocking my optical receivers.
Can I inside him?
Yep.
I was probably telling the truth because a fucking robot, but okay. Oh, where is he? Inside. Pow.
6. So truthful. This little strange robot that you saved from the debris and have beholder overlords, definitely not suspicious at all.
Yeah, I know, robot. I know. Well, listen, if you do see anything that can help us find out where this fire started or how it started, please come and let us know.
I am unfamiliar with the items that your crew brought on the vessel. Perhaps it is those storm bodies that caused the fire. We had no reports of fire prior to them being on board.
As a note, tonight I will want to sneak through Mickens' stuff, steal back the spell scroll of Rope Trick, and probably search through any other belongings for any contraband or anything that we're not expecting.
Make me a general stealth check as we kind of resolve and everyone gets a long rest. And I'll kind of
I
bring the
will
session to a close.
I'll match my carapace to the rock
Perfect.
that I'm around.
19.
With an
You
extra
slip into his room.
D6 if needed.
Slip into his room, no problem. You're able to retrieve the spell scroll that you provided him. You don't find any contraband or anything like that, but you do find a set of what appears to be instructions, you think? And it's very simple. It says, use number 1 to cast number 2. It's like a little discarded slip, like shoved like down the side of his bed, where he basically made bunk. Because like you're bunking on like a communal space at the bottom, like near the where the fire broke out.
If it looks like it's been disposed of, kind of stuffed away, then I would take that as evidence along with the scroll.
That was written in common as well.
Yep. That'll be all I'll be doing.
All rest up with your items recovered. And the following day, the Lighty Foundling Hammerhead arrives, coming out of Spelljamming Speed alongside you guys. And it docks in the cargo hold, and you smell the thick wave of cigar smoke as Boatswain Tarto steps out onto the gangplank and down onto the vessel. You lot really fucked up. He flicks a cigar, and that's where we're going to stop for today.
Nice.
Thank you for the session, Harna. It was great.
Sorry, it went on a bit longer than expected.
That's right.
I figured better to round those chapters off as they are. Keeps them a bit more succinct. But yeah, some of it took longer than expected, as usual. But there we go.
The Soul Knife raid is rogue is really good, eh? Especially like with checks and stuff.
It is fun, yeah. For checks that I'm proficient in, or like even tool checks and stuff, really good. Particularly if it was over a full adventure day. I only expended 1 of my D6s.
How many can you use? Is it a 4 per day?
4 per day.
Is it 2 plus a proficiency? Is that what it is? Or is it 4?
I think it's. I think it may be 1 plus wisdom. Let me have a look.
And also, you guys all level up, as a note.
Thank you.
Yeah.
At the end of our
2
sessions.
2 times proficiency.
Cool.
So yeah.
All right.
Whatever. Only 10 here.
Anyways,
Is it
I'm gonna probably go past that. That's been kind of doing good past.
Appreciate you kind of pushing through there, mate.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate you pushing through there to mostly stay awake. At least you didn't do a Buddha.
He's still not showing up.
I tried my best.
I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know who's closest to him, but if someone could have a chat with him, firstly just make sure he's all right, because it may be that he's getting overwhelmed, and I know that he said he struggled
3
sometimes.
Are we still live or no?
Actually, I'm terribly sorry. You guys don't actually level up.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
That's a quick
You guys
question.
don't
Are
level
we
up in this
still
one
live?
because
or not?
it goes straight into the next one. Apologies. At the end of all the other ones, you level up.
Still
immediately.
live.
Oh yeah, we are. But I'll bring us to a close now. Bye.
Hey.
Bye.